I.
Whoops. Shit. We live. We're not gone. We're not gone. We live.
We live.
What's going on? Happy 4th of July. I know it's not the 4th of July. I know it's the 3rd, but guess what? Oh, that's me. I know it's not the 4th of July. It's the 3rd of July, but, not for nothing. We can still say Happy 4th of July, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why not? Sounds
By the time this chat ends tonight, it will be the 4th of July. So this is the pre-party to the 4th of July.
That's right. Wow. Leave it to the chick with the duck. Leave it to the chick with the friggin' duckbill guy right next to her head. She'll tell you. I hated being up in the corner like that. Last week, they shot right on top of the head.
Right.
No, I gotta go further this way. Oh, I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
I hurt my boob. I can't.
I hurt my boob. Now how do you hurt a boob? It's like there's no.
I'm sorry. Am I allowed to say that word on your channel?
You can say boob, tit. I don't care what you say, as long as you don't say the C word. I don't care. And especially at me, directed at me. And so, but yeah, the C word's C word in this order. It's like the C/N word, and then from there, there's only a few. That I don't allow in the chat. That way there, I don't have to hurt anybody. I don't have to hurt your feelers.
The feelers.
I left those in my purse today, so we're safe.
We're safe.
So what's everybody doing? Listen, look at this, right? Am I not lucking out right now, right? So I'm here. I'm on with the two beauties, right? There's no ugly stalker Steve on here. There's no ugly Ohio Wolverine on here.
Whoa.
What? What?
I'm
trying to make fun of your daddy. Listen, too bad. There's no all right, there's no by the way, I'm telling you, that picture of Ohio on the on Stevie's chat that night, that's just so wrong.
For my phone.
Let me tell you something. That's just so wrong on so many levels. All right. Just saying. But it's all right. I can roll with it. 90s, huh? G-Trapper. What's up, my brother? How you been? I hope things are well. PTW Hawaii. My friend Stealing Logs was in first. How are you, Stealing? Good to see you. It was 90 here yesterday. It sucked. And now it's like 69, 68.
No. Yeah, it's still
all day. It was chilly here.
You know what?
It was
rude.
Chilly here today.
That's rude.
Yeah, it was in the 90s here today. It's supposed to be in the 90s for like 2 weeks.
Really?
Hot.
Yep, and humid.
So I have a question. Let me jump here because it's in my head and I'll forget. Auburn Hills, Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it? Yeah. Auburn Hills, I think my wife told me. There's no other hills, right?
I don't think
Blank
so.
Hills, Michigan.
I know there's Auburn Hills, though, yeah.
Okay. So my wife this morning shows me this Facebook video. It's really circulating around Facebook. It's really not good for all you knockers. And so let me share this with you. I wanted to share this with, I gotta go. I don't want to. I just woke up. You fucking. So I'll make fun of him later. So what's up, Jay Watt? So Auburn Hills, Michigan. White woman pulls gun on black woman. It gets better. It gets better. You ready? Wait for it. Black woman almost gets ran over by white woman's vehicle. Well, actually, the vehicle driven by her friend, right? So She pulls a gun on her. They're in the parking lot of some whatever, right? Mall, fucking whatever. And by the way, this is broad daylight. The woman never came to her door, never did any of that bullshit, right? Like she was going to hurt this woman, anything. And the woman pulled a gun on her.
Yeah, they said it was on the news. They said that the white lady accidentally ran into one of the other lady's kids, or vice versa, and that ensued into a big argument. And she pulled her weapon on the black lady.
Why?
I have no idea. That's all I heard on the news was that little bit. So I have no idea.
It gives gun owners in Michigan a bad name, don't you think?
Yeah, I know.
Now, here's the problem that she's going to run into, right? Because Michigan's got a lot of better gun laws than Massachusetts. Let me tell you something about Michigan. They ain't really that far behind Massachusetts when it comes to the gun laws. They're really not. Okay.
Right.
So, Brian, what's going on, kid? Good to see you. Hello, Brenda. Brenda J. Are you Brenda J on Facebook too? It just hit me. Wow, I can jump off. I should be a squirrel. Ding gone. But she's gonna. That lady's gonna. She can get in trouble for that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So now I don't know you guys' laws on brandishing or whatever. But her life wasn't in danger.
No, not at all.
Because the black woman went and blocked the vehicle from backing out of the parking spot. So what? That doesn't mean you pull a gun on somebody.
If somebody's getting hostile and blocking your vehicle from leaving,
you still don't pull a gun on them. Just call the cops.
I wouldn't pull a gun on them. I just use my car because, you know.
There you go. Nothing will happen to that lady.
You can you can't really say that though because it's Michigan. I mean, look who the freaking governor is.
I'm just reading what Jay Watt wrote. Jay Watt wrote nothing will happen to that lady.
Didn't that happen in like the Detroit area or something?
Yeah, she'd be dead. But I'm just saying that I don't know. Listen, you have to have a reason. It has to be. You have to. Don't you? Well, again, I'm not. See, I'm in Massachusetts, not Michigan. Thank God. But or else I'd be a fucking bomb knocker. The charges will be dropped. Screenshot it.
All right. 9:05 on Friday, July 3rd, Jay Watt said.
Or 10:05 live in the East Coast. But anyway.
Okay, 10:05, y'all's time.
Y'all's time.
Y'all time. No, but seriously, right? I'm not even joking around. I just don't think. Wow, she can tell you that she answers. She can answer. She does. You didn't even ask the question. She said, "Gunpowder Beauty, I love your hair," but I asked her a question. She didn't answer me.
Facebook, I am Brenda Guess.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she's Brenda Guess.
Here I am going to make fun of her for not answering me, and she answered me. Oh, what is it? Oh, I don't even see it. Oh, I could normally.
Maybe click the live chat, not top chat.
Well, this one's just as far behind.
Or maybe she wants you to guess her last name. I don't know. Just playing.
What? What?
I'm just playing.
What? Okay. Hey, watch the big letters over there, because that means when I'm back in the old Yahoo chats, big letters meant that you were pissy. So don't get pissy with me.
That's her using her outside voice so you can hear her now.
How can I take seriously anything Mikey says when he still hasn't done his homework and watched the first season of Rick and Morty? Listen, Jay Watt, I don't even know why I like you. I just think you're a cool dude.
You're fine, Brenda. He's just playing with you.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, you didn't know? Somebody better call your ways. Well, if you weren't wrestling, you wouldn't understand what I just said. God, I miss that goddamn. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
miss that era of wrestling. I really do. They had the best, that disrespectful, era,
Yeah.
that, you talk about a lot of those wrestlers. They didn't like that era. I was knock it off. I'm saying to myself, knock it off. You made more money in that era than you could shake a stick at.
Right.
They ain't making nobody money now. But come on, that was a lot of fun.
I think it's funny on the UFC fights where they do the weigh-ins and they have the masks on, but yet in the ring they're fighting and they're bleeding on each other, and spit.
Sweating. It's kind of like Can I? I have to. It's kind of like a guy taking a scoop of his girl, taking her spoon while she, doing something. She's got ice cream in a dish.
Yeah.
He takes the spoon and he goes, and licks her spoon.
Right.
Gets a thing of ice cream out of her bowl and looks, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then her saying, "Oh, what the fuck? I have to go get another spoon now." It makes no sense because 3 hours from then he's going to be sucking her dick. She's going to be sucking his dick. It makes no fucking sense. You can't share a spoon, but you can suck a dick. Are you kidding me? It makes no sense to me.
Whoa.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Sid Vicious made sure people didn't call wrestling fake in front of him. Just because that wasn't Sid Vicious. Yeah, that's not true. That would be Dr. D. David Schultz. Look that one up, please. Sid Vicious, I think was maybe fucking 10 when that happened. That would be Dr. D. David Schultz. Now, what do you want to yell at me for there, Blondie? Well, half blonde, half brown, B&B. I'm going to call you B&B.
My brain is still trying to process the whole he's going to suck her dick.
I miss.
Maybe that's why she doesn't want him licking the spoon.
I misspoke.
It's transgender night.
No, Schultz. They're two different people, Jay. What? But you get my point, right?
Yeah.
It's like.
Yes, I totally get the point.
Here comes the.
Hey.
Here comes the gay guy.
Hey, Ohio.
Hey.
Hey, Ohio.
Hello.
Hello. Come on, you know what's coming. So, Brian, what have you been up to? Hey, Ohio, say hello to NH Trapper.
NH Trapper. But you know what? I was going to say it's been a long time, but it hasn't been that long. He wasn't in here not too long ago?
Yeah, I think maybe a month or two ago.
Yeah.
It's too long. It used to be here every week. That's how I feel.
Yeah, okay. I know,
Ohio.
but you're controlling like that, though.
And Brenda
you
J is.
You keep a book of everybody who comments in the chat.
Address book writes down their
That was
activities.
a fucking riot, by the way. I remember that day too. Cutting hair and rescuing a doggy. Brenda J is, I don't know, I think she's winking and blowing kisses, saying hello to you too. Do you remember Brenda?
I don't know.
You like the coconut? How's this for? Poof! You got to see the interview now, Jay, with Roddy when they talk about. I know Roddy's dead, but a couple of years ago they did an interview with Roddy Piper on that, and he was like, "Brah."
Rodney Piper's dead. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Roddy Piper died a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was the best. He was one of my favorites. He was just like going nuts, just fucking yelling shit, and fucking.
I worked hard today supervising.
Stop. Why do you even? Come on.
What? Hey, I had my lawn chair out and my drink cooler thing, you know, and I put the pop up, you know, the pop up shade thing. Put that up. I sat there and I watched my son do brakes on our cars today.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is awesome.
yeah. He's just turned 15, and in Ohio you can get your learner's permit at 15 and a half. So
Yeah.
he's already pushing for like, well, we found a truck that he wants. So, and it's a fixer-upper.
What, you mean you're not going to go and buy him a fucking $35,000 brand new truck?
No, we're going to buy him a $400 1978 Chevy C20.
That's just not fair. I think that's just rotten.
That's an awesome truck. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Being
Old
such.
square body Chevy.
Here's the problem with Texans that relocate to Missouri. They don't know shit for sarcasm. I was being sarcastic there, Blondie.
No, you drive a car. I didn't know if you have a thing against trucks or not.
I love trucks. I just can't afford one.
Yeah. Okay.
Because here in Massachusetts, if you have a hole in your car in your fender, you can't. Oh, they get all pissy. So it's like it has to be fucking Mr. Pristine, you know.
Well, we have e-checks where you got to, you know, check for emissions and stuff. But anything older than a certain year is exempt. So, most likely he'll probably drive this car.
Yep.
As an everyday car when he's in school and stuff.
Yeah.
Because the plan is for the truck is to, you know, kind of start from the bottom up, fix it up, you know, paint it, you know, get it running good, paint it, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Man, it's got a solid frame on it. It's sitting out on a farm. It runs. I was like, holy shit, this thing actually runs. Yeah, it's a 78. And the frame's good. Needs a lot of body work. Of course, you know.
Just listen to me. Chop the body right off of it. Let me have a flatbed.
I don't know. It's a long bed at that. So, but yeah, that's his plan. I'm okay with it.
Mikey,
I gotta take dish off present before she fucking kills me. So put me on present. You fucking jerk.
You
know
know,
how much I love
with it being a 78 and him being a new driver, he'll be all right.
Oh, it's a safe vehicle because that's when they built trucks back then, you know. But
well, this is the test. I'm getting on the freeway right now. So far, my brakes have worked, so we'll see.
Well, hey, listen. Of course, they're gonna work. You remember he remembered to bleed him before you started the car, right?
Yeah, we're good. There was a lot of like the first one. I mean, he's never done it before, so
yeah.
We walked him through the first one, you know, and showed him, you know, pull the pins out, grease them up, you know, put the antifreeze on this.
I don't even do my own
all that stuff, and showed him how everything was done, and he walked, you know, made him do it, and then He was like, "Oh, that wasn't bad." I was like, "Okay, well, now you got to do the other side." He said, "Okay." He goes over there. And, before he sat at the jack underneath there, and before he started jacking on it and everything, he said, "Okay, will you check it just to make sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." I didn't want him to, destroy the rocker panel or something. So
Yeah.
made sure it was fine. He jacked it up, put the safety jacks underneath there. We did the whole kit caboodle, man. I was like, it was a proud moment as a dad. You know what I mean?
I bet so.
Yeah. No, it is.
And he got dirty. That kid hasn't got dirty since he was like 4 years old playing in a mud puddle because he's real like OCD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
I got one of those.
we go through a bottle of hand soap a day with him. He
Oh, yeah.
watches-
No, I got one of those. Yeah, it pisses me right off. Oh, boy.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's so annoying, But guess what? I guess they'll never catch the corona, right?
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. But they'll never catch the corner. They got no problem. No, never mind. I won't say that. It'll be like the ice cream thing all over again.
Yeah.
Hey, did any of you see the video that I posted out of Dearborn, Michigan? Well, actually, out of Orion, Michigan.
That wouldn't happen to be the fucking white lady pulling the gun on the black lady, would it?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. We just talked about that. Where you been?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you happen to see how I got lit up in the comments?
No,
I didn't see that.
but
Oh my God! My comment has 170 some other comments and like 200 reactions.
Wow.
And all I said was, I'm going to wait until the whole story comes out before I jump to a conclusion on what happened here. That's all I said. And I've never been called so many names in my life.
Wow.
yes, you have. You just don't know about it.
Right, yeah. Apparently, my favorite one I had to screenshot and clip it was, I was a dirty dish rag, white trailer trash piece of shit.
Dish rag. Wow.
Yeah,
Dish rag. Not even a
dirty
snot
dish
rag, a dish rag. Dish rag's cleaner than a snot rag, right?
I guess, I don't know, man, but I was called a dirty dish rag.
Were you called nappy headed? That's what I want to know. Was that ever a name thrown out like that? Hey, look, here's the thing. We just talked about it. I said, from what I knew, right, the chick shouldn't have fucking pulled the gun out. Just saying. Just my opinion. Okay? Her life, just because she blocked the vehicle in doesn't mean her life was in danger. The woman didn't come to the door banging on it, knocking on it with something in her hand, a brick, a fucking crowbar, a bat, whatever.
Well, what you don't see in that short video that because there is a video that's longer that shows the whole thing.
Okay.
And it's not going around as quick as the short. Most of the video, when you see it, as soon as you hit play, all you see is the white lady with the gun.
Right.
There's a longer video where you see the conversation and the, how it all began,
Okay. So bottom line, was her life ever for a split second in danger?
Well, it's under perception of you're not her. So you're not a white woman who's pregnant, which a lot of people didn't know she was pregnant. So you're not a woman who's pregnant who actually, when you look at more of the stuff that's coming out, it wasn't just a mother and a daughter there. There's a lot of people standing around.
Was her life or bodily harm or her being threatened in any way, shape, manner, or form?
I don't know. I'm not her.
Then guess what? If I was on that fucking jury, that bitch is in trouble.
Well, see, but you're a liberal, so it's hard to.
I'm not a fucking liberal. Just go by the rules. Just go by the rules. That's all.
So do other people need to go by the rules and not, hit your vehicle and surround your vehicle and prevent you from getting in your vehicle? I don't know. I mean,
If she was
you have
preventing her
to.
from getting in the vehicle, all she do is get the fuck out of my way.
It's a totally different time right now. If this
So do
would have
this.
happened, listen,
Do
listen.
this.
If
Do
this
this.
would have happened
Ma'am,
a
I'm
year
carrying
ago,
a gun. Get the fuck
hang
away
on.
from my vehicle.
hang on. If this was a year ago, I would probably say, Mikey, you're right. There probably wasn't a reason to draw that gun.
Well, what difference does it make if it was a year ago or today?
Because people are getting dragged out of their fucking cars and beat to fucking near death just because they're white right now. Have you not seen the fucking news at all? I mean, it's happening everywhere. There's a video every fucking day of people surrounding people's cars, breaking their windows, pulling them out, beating the shit out of them.
Yeah. So what you're saying is, each and every single solitary time a person of color walks up to a person that's white, in any way, shape, or manner or form,
it's not about
near
color.
the vehicle, the other person, if they have a gun, has the right to pull it.
No. I didn't say that at all. But when you are purposely blocking vehicles and hitting the windows, it's perceived. It's a perceived threat.
Right.
I'm not a 20-some-year-old white pregnant female. I probably wouldn't have drawn the gun.
So you're
But
telling
I don't know. But I don't know how she felt.
it's not going to be perceived. Listen, see, this is the whole
It
problem,
is
right?
perceived, and you have to weigh in. You know, if
So you're telling me that
you have to go in her mind and think what she was thinking. Did she feel threatened?
But you can't do
Not
that.
if you felt threatened, but did she feel threatened?
Ohio, you can't do that way because
That's how the law works, Mikey.
Oh, really? Good, because then I'm going to say.
You have the right to protect yourself. That is the law.
See, you can't do that mess because, like, I can't. If I feel, that'd be like me pulling a gun on a fucking 40-pound kid. Silence all of a sudden, crickets.
No, I'm thinking, does the kid pose a threat?
How? Okay, and this is what kills me. How does a 40-pound kid with no weapon in his hand pose a threat? Please explain this to me. Explain this. This one's going to be good for you to try to explain this one.
I don't know.
I weigh 225 pounds.
Right.
Let's up it. Let's up the ante.
I weigh 350.
100-pound person.
I weigh 350. Are you a threat to me?
Unarmed? I would hope to think not.
I don't know. You might know kung fu or something. I don't know.
I'm just telling y'all right now, even if you're unarmed, both of y'all are a threat to me.
No,
right.
Yeah, you're right. I am a threat to you because I'm.
But in most free states that aren't ran by communists, you have a right to defend yourself.
I get that.
You feel threatened. It's not what other people. It's not if other people think you feel threatened. It's if you think you feel threatened.
Yes, but and you're right. But it's kind of like what's that defense? Self-defense.
Well, there's stand your ground, which I don't think Michigan has. Does it, Dish?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm not mad, Jay.
Michigan doesn't have stand your ground, does it?
I don't believe so.
Dish, didn't you see me winking? I mean, Jay, what? Did you see me winking at Dish? Listen.
So Michigan probably is about the same as Ohio. They probably have a castle doctrine.
Yeah. Because they're all a bunch of fucking dumbass fucking palm knockers to begin with.
And then the castle doctrine extends to your vehicle. So once you're in your vehicle, you have the same right to protect.
I got you. And I understand that. My only thing is that, okay, why go right for your gun? Why not just try to talk to this person?
Well, here's the thing. She didn't go for her gun. She went to her gun after she was berated and followed and stuff for 5 or 10 minutes. You don't see that in the fucking 1-minute video that everyone's sharing.
Remember, J. Watt says, remember, she didn't shoot her. I'm not saying
Right.
she shot her.
And if you watch the video, she had great trigger discipline. Her finger was never on the trigger.
Yeah, it says
That's
a person
fine.
in Michigan can use force, including deadly force, if he or she believes that they are an individual or subject in immediate great bodily harm or danger to themselves. So it sounds like we can, if we're under a threat or something, it sounds like we can stand our ground.
With the use of deadly force.
That's what it says.
Yeah. And that couple in Missouri that protected
What's that say in
home,
Massachusetts? Tell me what Massachusetts says, will you?
I'll have to look. Yeah.
Massachusetts says you must give everything to the criminal, cower and hide, and become their slave for the rest of your life, probably.
No, that's for somebody coming into your house. I'm talking about somebody out in the street. I don't think I can protect. I don't even think that even if I can't get an LTC in Massachusetts, you can't be like if you're in fucking BJ's or fucking Walmart or something and some shit was going down. I don't even think you can use it in there.
Says it's your duty to retreat in Massachusetts.
Yeah, you have a duty to retreat.
But that's in your home, right?
You must run away, Mikey.
But what's it say for does it say anything out in the public dish now?
Let me look here.
Well, that's a duty to retreat too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think we have. So, like, if you're in Walmart or the bank or something or whatever,
Right. You have to run away.
right?
And if you can't run away, if you're trapped if you run to the bathroom and they follow you in there and there's no way out, then you're allowed to defend yourself.
Exactly.
But see, now the couple that held the guns on the protesters, the peaceful protesters that were just walking by,
Yeah.
you know the ones that tore the gate down to get into the private, property. That couple, people are ridiculing them, but in Missouri law, because that's where they're at, and that's where somebody else we know is at.
Fuck you, J. Watt.
You're allowed to protect your property with deadly force in Missouri.
That's a castle doctrine.
No, it's a part of the castle doctrine, but it goes beyond. Like Ohio has a castle doctrine, but I'm not allowed to protect my property with deadly force here. I can't say, "Oh, this guy broke in my house and stole my TV, so I shot him." He can break into my house and steal my TV, but if I shoot him, if he didn't pose a threat to me, if I didn't give him the opportunity to leave with my TV,
Well, because not for nothing, Massachusetts is almost on the same wavelength with you people. Okay, it's kind of like if I pull up into my driveway, okay, and I know somebody had broke into my house, and I can see them, like, going through the window, or no, like a shadow going through my window or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I enter the house, right? And I shoot said person, whether they have a bat in their hand, a fucking gun or nothing, I'm in trouble. You know why?
You could have left your house.
I entered the house. How fucking fucked up is that?
Well, here's the thing. Was my comment that I made about waiting till the entire story came out before I...
Yes, you see, in these times, you can't say something like that.
Why? Is that
because
right?
It's insensitive. You hurt people's feelers. In these times, you can't do that.
Oh, but see, here's the thing. I didn't mention race at all. I didn't mention anything. All I said was...
It was in the thing.
It was implied, right? It was implied because I'm going to wait. I automatically...
Exactly. So now you are marked. You wait to see the hate crimes you get. You are marked as a fucking racist fuck now.
Oh, yeah, I am. You should see all the comments that call me names.
That you should...
I'm the devil and I'm fine.
Well,
I mean, and my wife is fun. My wife goes, "Wow, this lady right here really doesn't like you. She told me to eat a dick, you right?" And she goes, but she wasn't smart enough. She goes, but she works at like Norfolk Memorial Hospital as a nurse. And I go, I wonder if they, oh Jesus. I'm getting a phone call. I'm going to decline it right now.
I was just going to say, your voice just went wicked low.
Right. What was I saying? Oh yeah,
She's a nurse.
I said I should give them the same treatment people gave me. You know, people were able to dig and find out where I worked, and called and filed complaints on me over a Facebook post a couple years ago.
Really?
Well, here's what
Yeah,
I'm going to do. I'm going to send him the icon picture that Steve put up on his chat. Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to say, is this your man?
Oh yeah, you should. I mean, if you get a chance to go to my Facebook, click the video, and don't watch it on my page or whatever. Click the video, make it go to the.
Who's?
It's like Dearborn, Michigan community page or something. I don't know. But once you hit that, make sure you go to the like 2.5 thousand trillion comments or whatever, and then you'll find my comment. For some reason, my comment's at the top. It's already pinned. Somebody pinned it or something. Oh, come on.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Fuck, my mic's muted. I'm trying to talk. I am definitely. I have to run upstairs to get my smokes. I am definitely right. I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna have to go find that because my wife showed it to me on her phone. I didn't see it on mine. I have to go find that because I'm definitely gonna shit all over you on that.
I don't think
I'll be right back.
To do that. They already.
I'll be right back.
All right.
They've already shit on me hard, so.
Right. Yeah. Dish rag. Wow.
Oh, that's nothing. The dish rag comment is nothing. I mean, and you sit down and you read the comments, and then you look at my comment and you go, okay, who's the real racist here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. You know, I was like, wow.
Let's be honest, how many of these people could actually spell racist?
Right, that's true though. You got to. I mean, this one lady went on forever talking about my white privilege and all this stuff. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, you know. I got a pair of work boots that I wear every day, almost 7 days a week. I guess that's white privilege.
Right. Yeah, that's white privilege.
But then I get told, oh, that is privilege, white privilege, because you actually have a job. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
So I should feel privileged that I, you know, took the time to, you know, learn the skills to earn a job, you know.
Hey, guns girl.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, after me and Mike went back and forth there, what do you guys actually think, being females?
Yeah, now that I mean, go ahead, Gunpowder. You go first.
Well, I already said what I was going to say. How about you chime in? Because everybody else answered.
Well, I mean, now that it went a little bit more than what I knew about, where they were, not letting them, leave the parking lot and things like that, which Jay Watt said something about that a little bit ago. I don't know. I really, really don't know if I would draw a gun or not or something like that. But I'm not saying I wouldn't knock her head off, though.
Right. My thing is, like I said, I'm not a white. It doesn't even. Let's take white out of it. I'm not a pregnant female.
Right.
And females, when a woman's pregnant, she becomes much more guarded and protective too.
Exactly.
So.
Pregnant? I'm not pregnant. I'm the worst mama bear you could find.
Well, but I'm saying when you are pregnant, you women. I don't know, man. There's something going on. There's a chemical imbalance inside your head.
It's cute that you think that's just when I'm pregnant.
Jay Watt said there was threats from both black women.
Yeah, and it wasn't just the mom and the daughter. There was other people surrounding out there that, you know, you can see them on the one video.
Yeah.
Don't know if they were just sitting there watching or not. You know, I'm just pointing out the fact that there was more than just two people in this incident, you know.
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna be the asshole and say this on air that I found the coolest sticker to go in my car. Dish knows. It says all live splatter. Get the fuck out of the room.
Yeah.
So, if you try to trap me in my car and not let me leave, that car weighs about 1,500 pounds or truck, whatever I'm driving.
Yeah,
and I can guarantee no matter what size a person is, they are not going to win a battle with something that's 1,500 pounds. So you either move the fuck out of my way or I'm going to run you over with my car.
Right.
Because this bitch don't mind taking another fucking case.
Right on.
I am not the bitch you want to mess with, whether I'm armed or not. You fuck with my car, you fuck with my family, you're gonna either get shot or you're gonna get ran over. And apparently Michigan don't want you drawing your gun, so I'm gonna use a fucking car.
Yeah. Date strapped or get clapped, god damn it.
Exactly.
My thing is, I seen a video the other day where there was a bunch of protesters and they were surrounding a car, and then some of the protesters was like, "Hey, there's a child in the car. Let him go through. Let him go through. Let him go through." And they're like, "Don't touch the car. Let him go through." And then somebody comes out of nowhere,
still fucking attacked the car and busted the window out with glass hitting the child.
Right there on the child, yes.
Fuck that shit.
What's up? I'm sorry. I'm back.
I would have just hit the gas and see how many speed bumps I can actually hit.
Anyway.
Jay Watt.
Fucking Jay Watt. He kills me.
But hey, I want to go back for a second. Hey, this ain't about race at all. Because a lot of these cars being surrounded and people being drug out and beat are fucking white people doing it too.
You realize that I break your balls as best I can, right?
Oh, I know.
Okay, good. You realize that you're driving and you couldn't see me going like this to Dish?
Oh.
Okay.
You're like, I'm going to get this dude fired up, am I?
Trust me. And now I got Jay Watt telling me I'm going to go vote for Bidit. Bidit? Who the hell's Bidit?
Biden.
Oh, Mr. I can't spell what the shit. Mikey spells is real good. He's voted for Bidit.
I've seen the best Trump video for campaign video.
Yeah.
It was Joe Biden speaking, and Joe Biden was so confused. He's like, we're going to have to win this re-election. The only thing we can do to win is to re-elect Donald Trump. And he's all fucking confused when he was saying it because he was trying to say something else. And it's just that clip, and it stops. And then it says, "I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message." I was like, shit. It doesn't get any better than that. I got these hairs on my legs, and the kids like to rub them up.
Yeah, there's nothing creepy about that.
I was like, what the fuck is this guy saying? And I like kids on my lap, and I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, how can you not? I mean, this isn't like clips that people are changing the words and shit. This is actual speeches he's done over the years,
Right?
Where he goes off kilter and starts talking, and Trump goes off kilter and talks some stupid shit too, but it's usually either some type of fucking build the wall shit or something like that. This dude's talking about kids rubbing the hair on his legs and sitting on his lap and smelling them and shit.
Yeah, he's definitely a creepy little guy.
So it's French, and it's not bidet, it's bidet.
Oh, bidet. Mike needs a bidet.
Because he told me to Google it, so I did what I was told to do. It's a bidet.
Bidet.
Of course, I don't know why I didn't get it. The minute he said it's French, I should have just got it. But anyways,
French,
yeah, but
oh,
I love lighting you up. I can light you up like a Christmas tree in fucking 0.02 seconds. And it's fucking awesome. You know why? Because I'm the same way. People can light me up that quick too. So but I figure I get to it. It's like J-Watt. J-Watt always throws that Watertown Mass into me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I watched the movie last night with Mark Wahlberg.
Which one? The one
Patriots
about
Day
the
about
Boston bombings?
Yeah, that's a pretty good movie.
It
I
was
watched it
a lot of people weren't happy with him, but
yeah, I think there was a little bit of for one. I don't know. They caught him, so. As long, I don't know. There was a lot.
I know a bunch of people that were there live when it happened. Okay, I know one person in particular that was approximately 50 to 60 yards away from where the one went off that killed the kid. The one that when he left, you know what I mean?
Well, let me say this: if that was my 8-year-old son that got killed, I probably wouldn't give a shit how many cops went door to door knocking down fucking doors either. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I wasn't there, so.
But a lot of it. Although what they should have showed is that when I go to the airport to pick up my wife, and the state trooper's got the canine, and he says, "Good evening, sir." I says, "Good evening, sir." He says, I says, "What would you like to do?" He says, "I just want to look inside your vehicle. Do I have permission to do that?" I says, "Of course you do." All right. And he says, "You don't have any problems." Stop. I sent you a link, brother. Because I never know when you're on the road and when you're not. And I figured it was a long weekend that you weren't going to be on the road. I can make both Mikey and you smile with just one word: bacon. Well, with that and mayonnaise. But and I had no problem with that. Had that been a normal everyday, in other words, had everything that happened didn't happen.
So if you're saying you probably would have been against it if they were looking for, say, a bank robbery suspect?
Yes.
Or a gas station robbery suspect?
Yes.
But since it was a bomb that acted terrorism, you're kind of okay with it?
Yes.
Yeah, I see your point. I
didn't have a problem. And secondly, I had nothing to hide. Yeah. On a serious note, and I know J-Watt, I know we're talking about the movie, not so much what J-Watt was saying, but and on a serious note, like a long time ago, I used to get not in arguments, but I get in a passionate discussion with TR about this, and he would say, "Mikey, when you give up your rights that so many times," I said, no, listen to me. I says,
yeah, I
said to him, I says, TR, when I said, if you ever get arrested, right, and they read you Miranda. He said, yeah. I said, well, first of all, they don't have to read you Miranda to arrest you. They want you to read you Miranda if they're going to ask you a question.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of
people think that you can't arrest me because you're going to be Miranda. No, we can arrest you. We just may not want to ask you a fucking question.
Right. If we're not going to interrogate you, then we don't have to.
You don't have to have Miranda. So, and like everybody's saying, you have the right to remain silent. If you give up, I have the right to give up any right that I have. So I used to say to TR, because we're talking about the airports and how, they get all, and I go, it doesn't bother me that I get patted down to go in an airport or walk through an X-ray machine to go in an airport. It doesn't bother me. It just doesn't.
You know what? I would rather them pat everybody down though, instead of like picking and choosing who they pat down.
Yeah, that's
Because-
kind of like
Because in my opinion, and I have to go after this, but in my opinion, I think that because you don't want to stereotype somebody. So if you got 5 people on getting ready to get on a plane, and one of them's dressed like, you know, in Middle Eastern, you know, traditional Middle Eastern clothing, in my opinion, you're not going to want to search that guy because you don't want to be stereotyping or be racist. So you're going to pick the guy behind him who in a business suit, you know, and then you're going to pat him down and probably not find anything, you know. And then if something happens on the plane, just fucking pat everybody down, you know. Everybody's going to be equal, you know. No picking and choosing.
it's kind of like in short, it's kind of like when you go to a sporting event now, okay, and you go to buy a beer, whether you're 18, actually drinking age is 21 now, right? Whether you're 21 or whether you're 101, you get carded.
Yep.
Now in the
All
state
right.
of Massachusetts, you get carded too, just to buy smokes. Just to buy cigarettes.
They raised the smoking age to 21 here.
Yeah, they did in
They did
Massachusetts
here,
too.
Yeah, so
They did in
maybe
Massachusetts
I
too.
don't know. All right, I got to go in. We'll see what's going on, whether I'm back or not.
All right, we'll be here.
All right, later.
And Jay Watt says, and don't forget, the authorities didn't find him. It was a homeowner who found the guy hiding in his boat, which is 110% correct. Dish, how do I make it bigger?
How do I make it bigger? Hey, Mario.
Mario Mosen, what's up, kid? Good to see you.
Hey, Mario.
It's good to see you, Mario. So, what I was saying in Ohio is that so people don't. Now, do I get mad at people that don't allow them to do it? No, because they have those rights. You know, it's kind of like if I said to the cop that wanted to look in the car when I was going to pick up my wife, and he said, "Hey, can?" And I said, "No." Well, he can't arrest me for it. All he can do is say, "So you can't be on the airport, blah blah blah," because and that's fine. I would have drove to the fucking what do you call it, and then fucking taken a cab in and got him. But it's, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me, I guess. But I wouldn't have minded if somebody else, it happened to somebody else, and somebody else said, "Yeah, no, you can't." Because we have those rights. So,
Right.
do you understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know what I mean? Hello, Guns Girl. You need any help? Just asking for a friend.
Just asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend. It wasn't me. So, you know, what's funny about this is, well, I mean, I know that obviously Ohio was here. But what's funny about this is I was thinking about doing, remember a long time ago I had ladies' night on Mikey's chat?
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about doing that again. Jay Watt says, stopped caring about professional sports when they decided to order to get into the stadium. You needed a clear backpack and submit to a search. Funny how it has just gotten worse. Yeah, you don't need I don't know what stadium you were talking about, but there's plenty of people that bring non-see-through bags into there. They just, and 9 times out of 10, they do this from the outside. They don't even, because girls bring their pocketbooks and they're not all clear, you know, and that's why they have a girls' line and a guys' line, you know. And actually, let me rephrase. It would say bags, no bags, and I would say guys, girls, and people in line would just start fucking laughing their asses off. Always, Mikey, especially in this hot weather, I gotta peel my clothes up. Yeah, I know. But it's not clear. That's all I'm saying. Because I went to Gillette Stadium for 23 years, and watched it. It was just, but yeah. So that's just, how fast can I get him pissed off? Who's easier for me to piss off, him or Miss Pink?
Pink.
You think so?
Oh, geez, yes.
I used to love pissing her off. I have an inept ability to piss off a lot of people, even because I remember when I was younger, my mother said I could piss off the Pope. You could piss off the Pope. I said, that'd be something. You think I could try? So then in 1979, when my mother and I went to see the Pope on Boston Common.
You tried.
Mom, you think I could piss him off? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
That was a great day, though. Had a lot of fun. It was just me and my mother. Because she knows I like history, obviously, right? Being my mother, she knows what's going on. And so before we went in, we went through all the old cemetery where who's he call it? They're all buried. And it was just really cool. We walked through there. See, I like the old. There aren't too many more alleys and stuff in the city of Boston that still have the cobblestones.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been in Faneuil Hall in Boston in years. It's just like a marketplace, and you can get food and shop from every fucking.
That's cool.
Yeah, from every country known to man, and it's a good thing,
Yeah.
But back when I was going through there, it was cobblestones. It was, and
Sure.
for me, the guy that likes history, I could sit on a park bench and just close my eyes and hear the horses clomping through with you know what I mean?
Yep, I got you on that one.
I don't know. It's just seeing. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. But as far as I know, there's only like an alley or two. Looking forward to the NFL, NBA, and ML and show too broken from fans staying away and letting. Right. But I don't know. Yeah, so Jay Watt was 110% right. They did find that guy.
I never vote.
Here's the thing on it. That's why I called him Gilligan, because he was hiding in a boat.
Right.
Exactly. P2E. Exactly. P2E says kind of the same way he's sitting in Philly at Independence Hall. It's the exact same thing. You can feel the history. But yeah, that's why I from the day he did it, I called him Gilligan, and I called his brother Speed Bump because he killed his brother.
Right.
He ran him over. So, and to the people that didn't think that he was a terrorist, okay, well, he wasn't a real terrorist. He wasn't. Then if he wasn't a real terrorist, then how many non-real terrorists do you know run over a family member and keep going?
Right.
Fucking Tods.
Right.
But yeah, but the only thing that gets me about the whole thing, right, is the very end. They shoot up that boat They have night vision, right?
Yeah.
And he's alive.
Yeah, I know it, right?
You got to see that. Go on. You got to see the boat.
Riddled.
It ain't got 2-3 bullet holes in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, did they want him alive? I don't know. I just
Sharpshooters had their day off that day, I guess.
they must have. Fucking, it'd be like Jay Watt was probably fucking shooting him. He's sitting there with his fucking Celtic shirt on and his fucking Bruins hat and fucking. He's on my chat. Hey, Mikey D, what's up? I'm just trying to fucking find this fucking guy. But yeah, that sucked. There was a lot of people mad that the residents of that city, well, it's a suburb of Boston, not a suburb.
Mhm.
It's got its own police department and everything. They vote for themselves, but it is Watertown's connected to Boston. Anyways, if you ever see any of the news clips from that,
Yeah.
when they capture them, people lined the streets and just clapped. Some people across the country got pissy
Yeah.
for them clapping
Why?
because they said, "Oh, only in Massachusetts can your rights be violated by them going through their houses looking for them."
Yeah.
And then those same people clapping that.
That he was caught.
But again, I had this conversation with Jay Watt. We'll probably at some point have it again. Fuck you, you asshole. God, I got to meet Jay Watt. He is he's about as fucking wise as ass as I am, for Christ's sake. Holy shit. You know what sucks? It's like I met my match. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right. Yep.
damn. But yeah, so it's, you know, I don't know. We geez, all this cops hiding behind the cover shooting. Yeah. But I don't know, Jay Watt. I till this day, I don't know. Fuck
You
my
guys
little
doing anything special tomorrow?
No.
No.
no fireworks in the state of Massachusetts. What are you kidding me?
Yeah, none here either.
And then the assholes wouldn't even have the fireworks because they're afraid a fucking group would fucking show up. You know?
Yeah.
But it
They're
gets better.
selling. Go ahead.
It gets better though.
Oh yeah.
The governor and the mayor of Boston can say, "We understand that people want to have protests." You know why they say that? Because they have to.
Right.
Because it's our First Amendment to fucking do that. Okay? But they won't have a display of fireworks.
Yeah, they're doing that here too. No fireworks, but there's gonna be some protest or rally or something going on instead.
Yeah, I say why not? Knock yourself out.
Right.
I wish there was a protest and a rally around here. I'd fucking go in a heartbeat. The wife's working. I'd go.
Yeah.
You know, wear my BLM fucking t-shirt and. And I've said it before. I get it. I do understand the Black Matters movement. I really do. I totally, I'm not even joking. This is Mikey D being serious. I totally understand what they mean. But get rid of your Antifa people because they suck. Holy shit! Do not. That'd be like. I don't know. That'd be like a black man not agreeing with the BLM and going to hang out with fucking the KKK. It just doesn't make sense. You know? Holy shit! Do the KKK people are they still around, or is that a fad? Is that all gone? I still want to hear the behind the scenes stories Dish has. Bet it's better than the True Hollywood story.
J1.
Fun.
Hey, Flan.
Go ahead, Dish. The floor's yours, sweetheart.
Oh, we've got that'd take a long time.
Hey, we got nothing but time. It's Friday night, kiddo. We got this ain't YouTube. This isn't just an 8-hour chat, you know. This
Right.
Hang on. Jay Watt, go make some popcorn. Everybody, run to the bathroom now. Get a cup, get a drink. Get some popcorn. It's gonna be good. You don't want to miss this.
One thing I have to say is I've got better things to talk about.
Wow.
Yep. That is so far behind me, it's not even funny.
Fuck, Jay Watt's not even getting his popcorn's
Yeah,
not even
I'm
done
sorry, Jay Watt.
yet. His fucking popcorn's not even done yet.
Oh, they're doing fireworks next door.
Oh, I can hear it.
Yeah.
You know what that sounds like?
What?
That sounds like fucking. Where did he go? Kind of sounded like fucking Steve was working. I mean, Stump was working on his fucking rifle again.
Oh, jeez.
I think tomorrow night I might let the shotgun go a couple of rounds. And
Okay, there you go.
Maybe the muzzle loader, and who knows? Maybe the fucking 22. I'll just fucking.
That's what you need to do is let your muzzle loader blast. Right, Jay Watt?
Kill all the bugs.
Yeah.
I did it last year.
Did you?
I went out the back door, fucking boom,
Boom!
and then the next thing I hear was fucking boom. The fucking kid upstairs, he's got a black powder fucking handgun.
Oh, wow, cool.
He goes, I was aiming at the fucking dumpster. Boom!
Ka-ching!
Look at that. Jay Watt's got a bucket full of popcorn and no stories. Come on.
I love the little faces he puts on there.
Jay Watt, I'll tell you the truth, right? Even I wouldn't have a problem telling stories. 2 problems with telling stories on that particular subject. You know what they are? Backlash.
Backlash.
Because we have people here that are so rat-like that the tails are fucking worse than a rat tail.
Oh yeah, there's rats around, all right.
You know? And what's funny is, and I'm being dead serious, number one.
So my.
What's funny is that I missed, was it Stevie's chat one night I missed? Anyways, I think it was last summer. I missed Stevie's chat or whatever. And I got a text because the next morning I went to the store and you know, of course the fucking phone goes off as soon as I get out of a certain area. And I got a text from Ohio. Listen, brother, I just wanted to tell you something. I wasn't really thinking, and just in case somebody says anything, I go, it's all good, kid. You know me. You know, sure and shit. Surer than fucking shit.
Yeah.
You might want to go look at the fucking chat last night. Fucking Ohio was up and down your shit like nobody's business. And I'm like, are you shitting me? You know?
That's wild.
It is. It's how some people are. What are you gonna do? You know, you can't beat them, join them, I guess, right?
Yeah.
She's outside smoking.
Smoking.
Smoking. Who the hell sang that song? That wasn't Foghat, was it? Jay, what were I? Who sang that song? I think the name of the song was Smoking, too. Was it Foghat?
I have no idea.
Sucks when you get old and you can't remember. You can't remember a song. See, that's the other thing, too. Like, I'll sing a song all day long, and I won't have a clue who sings it. And here I thought the stories would start off something like, Dear Penthouse, letters. I never thought this would happen to me. Hustler Forum.
Right.
That's fucking too funny. That is too funny. Keeping up with the chat on your iPad. What do I have to, like, get you down?
Down.
Let me, who is, oh, that's Johnny. Don't you know I'm on chat? What are you fucking texting me for? Oh, we could. Wow. I'll tell you though. Can you imagine if I have a chat like that, Dish? And,
Yeah.
And I even if we have a chat like that, first of all, the absolute fucking fun we could have.
Yeah.
Mr. Fullertok 47. How are you today, sir? But can you imagine you want to talk about views? Holy shit, will we get views on that one? But like I said,
Backlash.
Yeah, because then, you know, things would be
I don't even think anybody would care, Mikey. Not anymore.
no, I just, you know what it is? I don't want another fucking, I don't want another video done on me. Because I wasn't too happy with the last one. The parody I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
The last one I didn't like at all.
Uh-oh.
Stumper, you don't like being in here with us anymore, kid?
We miss you, Stump.
I sent you I don't know if you heard me the last time, Stump, but I sent you a link. I was hoping that you were not driving this week and it being a holiday and all. Look at this. On the night that StreamYard now allows to have 10 people in the chat,
Nobody's here.
Right? What the fuck is a holiday? I know what the fuck is a holiday too. I hear you, bro. I'm just saying that if you have a fucking invite, that's all I'm trying to say. All right, that's all. I think Georgie must have went away too because I invited Georgie. I haven't even seen Georgie in the chat, so he may not be around.
Yeah, I think
you
he
said,
might be working. Yeah.
I think, like you said, he's probably working. So, the D True Hollywood YouTube story. Bacon, don't get on this dish.
I love Jay Watt so much.
Another guy I want to meet. There's so many people from fucking YouTube I want to meet. I mean, you don't count. Obviously, you already know I want to meet you, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Jay Watt. There's Stump. There's even if you just do people from the, you know what I mean? Like people that you always just wanted to, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I was fortunate. I got to meet NH Trapper. That's, you know.
Yeah.
I'd like to meet Gary.
Jezzo.
Yep. I'd like to meet Gary.
Oh yeah, Gary Trapper would be awesome, and
You know,
P2E too. He's awesome.
P2E. You know, problem is though, if I go out and visit, I don't know if I'm supposed to use his real name or not, right? But if I go out there to visit Trapper,
yeah,
that's one. I think that's going to be a place like Montana, and I can't, or Alaska. You know, if I see open, just like open land, it might be just send the kids.
I was just a kid when we lived in Montana, but it was beautiful.
Going to a cookout to drink and eat. Hubby might let the kids play with the fireworks, but his mama is drinking.
Gunpowder is going to be drinking.
I haven't seen Mr. Fuller for a long time. Good to see him back. No, but I don't know. I'm mailing to USA. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. I'd have to hit the fucking lottery to do it all, though.
Yeah.
There's just so many people in one. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, we need middle ground.
Yeah.
You know, and then just have a fucking powwow.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know. And no, I'm not driving a fucking Palm Knockerville either. That's too long of a drive. I can't do that in a day. Well, I could, technically. It's 24 hours in a day. For all you wise asses out there. I just don't have any plans on doing it. Mail is a bit slow here in Canada. It took about 4 extra days for family to receive Paracode goodies. So I'm thinking 10 days to the U.S. Yeah, no problem, sweetheart. It's all good. Where is middle ground, Mikey? Yeah, no, middle ground to you was fucking Michigan, right? No, middle ground, like, you know, somewhere, you know what I mean? There's right, like, yeah, but Pennsylvania, Ohio, Pennsylvania is way too far for fucking G Trapper. Driving, anyways, if you were to drive it, you know. I don't know what everybody's you know, I can't just jump on a fucking plane. Maybe some people can. I know I can. I mean, I probably could, but you know what I mean? I saw a place on YouTube, a big ass cabin, sleeps like 20 people. I'd rent it, get all you guys to visit. I can't come to Canada, honey. I'm not allowed in Canada.
Right on, Stump.
Powwow. My place is the middle of the fucking nowhere. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, Stump? It's just like, but to get back to what G Trapper was saying, what I meant is that, so if you have people like here, well, let's do it this way. Here, you know what I mean? And then just find a central spot where it's not like, you know, if people are gonna, let's say that most people are going to drive, right? I'm trying to make it to where the majority of people aren't driving, 19 hours. You know, if we can get everybody just to drive maybe 9 hours or 10 hours, then it might be, or something like that. That might be kind of, but
Yes.
where G Trapper is, there is no, you know what I mean?
Imagine all the walleye fishing and stuff you could do. Where
The cabin.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome.
She said the cabin is in the United States. What walleye? Where's the walleye?
Where G Trapper's at, man. Walleye.
Oh,
all
I know.
over the place. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Although, like I said, I mean, that would take, I'd have to fly. If I was going to see G Trapper, I'd have to fly to see G Trapper.
Yeah. And Jay Watt wants to meet Sandra B.
Does he?
Yeah.
Trust me when I tell you. He's in SD, right? Doesn't SD touch Minnesota? Or ND? One of the D's do, doesn't it?
Yes. Oh, yes.
One of them does. I know one of them does. Ohio, Instagram wasn't even invented back then. That means you went and searched for her. Can I take the prairie dogs out? I'm going to have to buy a 17 HMR. You know what I meant. Can I take them out with 17? God, I love those fucking things. So accurate.
They both touch Minnesota, Mikey.
I flew to Minnesota, but I had to fly to Chicago to get to Minnesota. Mike, fly. Fucker can't grow hair, and now he wants to sprout feathers out of his ass.
Oh, prairie dogs too.
Yeah, he's got prairie dogs out there.
Oh, he's got guns you can use, Mike.
See, he's just fucking enticing the fucking shit right out of me. He wants me just to tell my wife, hey, listen, I'm taking Friday off. I'm taking Monday off. It's now Thursday morning. I'm flying to fucking...
Right.
Where you staying? Don't worry about where I'm staying. I'll stay in a fucking tent and be happy. What are you kidding me? Yeah, where is Gerald B tonight, by the way?
I don't know. He must be celebrating the holiday early.
Now, there's a motherfucker I wouldn't want to piss off.
Yeah.
Gerald B's a great guy.
Yeah.
His wife, you know what? I felt bad. I wasn't able to see them the last time I was in Bangor, and his wife made me fudge.
Oh, wow.
I hadn't had fudge in a long time.
Yeah.
But still, it was a great thought, don't you think? I think, anyway.
Yeah, I think that's very cool.
Jay was like, Sandra B has an Instagram account. Score. The young are out now. If you line them up, you can get 2, 3, and 4 in one shot.
Wow.
The prairie dogs. You know what? I'd like to get a chance to fucking, but the wife won't let me do it. I want to take out one of these fucking Groundhogs?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it around here?
Yeah.
A woodchuck? Whatever they call them woodchucks around. I don't know what the fuck. But all they do is eat greens. They don't eat trash. They don't eat people. All they do is eat grass.
Right.
So they can't taste all that bad.
No, I wouldn't think so. Just spit
That's
it out
probably-
if it tastes like potted meat.
Who the fuck brought that up the other day? We were talking about food, and it wasn't online either. It was in my house.
Yeah.
Who the fuck brought it up? And we were talking to somebody. Oh, the people outside, the old people outside. And I said, potted meat. Because somebody said spam. I said, I love spam.
Uh-huh.
And then somebody said something about potted meat, and I went, "Ugh." Has Instagram been around that long? I didn't know that.
Around since like 2010.
Hey, Ron. What's up?
Who's that? Ron T.
Ron
What's up,
T.
kid?
Sawyer.
He just put a video out too, by the way.
I watched the one where he did the Fatwood Friday. I just watched that one.
I didn't get a chance to see that one yet, so that's the
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I think that's what I'm talking about. It came up in my, what do you call it when I turn the computer on?
Yep. I like Ron's videos and then my Woodsman and Redneck Renegade. I like to watch those quite a bit.
Yep. Redneck Renegade. Fucking, what's just an awesome fucking screen name. It is the best
I know,
screen
right?
name on fucking
Yep.
YouTube. Other than mine, of course. I like my screen name the best, but that's just
Yeah.
no, then nobody knows who I am. You know what I mean? It's just
Right.
I can hide behind that name.
You can't get much better than Dish.
Well, yes, you can. You should have named it. You should have just your channel name should be called 10.
You're so funny.
What? You ready? Watch this. Watch this. Jay Watt. Shouldn't Dish change her fucking channel name to 10?
To 10.
The number 10, not the word 10. The number 10. Watch what he says.
Watch what he says.
I'm just glad Dish trusted me enough to send me the link to her secret Instagram account.
There's Gerald.
Jezzo, what's up, kid? I was just talking about you. Look at that. I hate. Isn't that fucking freaky? It's an anger, whatever the fuck that word is. I can't spit it out my mouth. When I talk about people, it's like they show up all of a sudden.
Right?
It's the strangest, weirdest thing. I like me some Dish.
Yeah. I love that. Hello, Mr. Beaver.
Mike, I sent you a message on Messenger. You did. How come it didn't come up? See, now this is what I'm saying, right? So, Dish.
Yes.
Were we live when Jesse? Were we? Oh, sorry, Gunpowder. Were we live when you sent me the that thing on Messenger?
No.
Okay, but I got the notification
Yeah.
because it said, "Why are you sending it?" Right?
Yeah.
Now Ron T. Sawyer is telling me he sent me a message on Messenger and I never got it.
It's the YouTubes.
Now I gotta go.
Wait.
Hang on, I gotta go to Facebook. I'm going to Facebook right now and getting it because. Are you sure? Are you sure? Because there's no messages under that. Hang on, let me go back. You know how usually it's numbered, like you have a message. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, all right, these messages aren't messages. These are the invites I sent out. Let me scroll down here. Whoops. What the fuck, over? Why do I only have... Okay, this. Mikey, Poof, Philly, Mike. How come I can't scroll down? Okay, here we go. Steve, Sandra, my sister. I almost just said I didn't get a link.
I didn't get a link.
As you know,
It's always nice to see Harry Beaver. Sorry, I had to say it. Not even a smile out of gunpowder.
I tried not to.
I got you, Ron. I'll do that privately with everybody. I'll do that with people off air and stuff like that. Stop making fun of me again.
No. Yes, Mike, very much so.
So I am surprised. Jay Watt did answer. He said, sure. See? So
Yeah.
Change it to 10. I got you, Ron. My bad, brother. I found it, but you know who else Mikey didn't send a link to? Amanda. That's because I don't have Amanda on Facebook.
Oh,
I don't think she has Facebook.
Right. And I have no other way of sending her a link. And I wouldn't want her boyfriend to get upset if I sent her a link. Without asking, of course. Of course. You know what I mean? Making fun of a bald guy while talking about a groom bather. But to get back to, because my mind just went. So I can't, if I go on maps, right? I'll go all. Has anybody noticed that Mikey hasn't cut in and out tonight?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. It was something wrong with, you ready? My wife calls the cable company and says, hey, something, there's glitches on my TV. My TV's like skipping. It's not the TV. She said also, my husband knows that he does chats on and that's skipping. The lady says, ma'am, can I ask you a question? She says, yeah. She says, when's the last time you had everything updated? She says, I don't know. She says, they were here trying to fix everything. And the guy punches in all these codes and blah, 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 blah. She says, yeah, that's fine. But when's the last time you spoke to somebody on the phone like me that has updated your system? She says, she says, ma'am, I really don't know what you mean. She says, we can update your system. She says, and the funny part is that you have things on there that you're paying for things on your cable, our cable package that you don't have.
Oh, wow.
Stars. What do you call it? DVR.
Oh, yeah.
All that stuff I'm paying for. I don't have it. I'm paying for it. You know what the lady did? She hit a fucking button.
Really?
It all worked out. Looks like I'm going out moose hunting this October. Wife's nephew got a tag, and he's looking for someone to help him find one. Congratulations, Jarrow B. Do I have Xfinity? Yeah, Xfinity, Cablecom, whatever you call it, Comcast, yes. But anyway. So, to go back what I was trying to say about like a little meetup, so if we take, is there anybody that listens here from California that we normally hang with here? I don't think anybody's from California out here, right? So I think we're. I think. Huh?
I don't think so.
So I think that. I think that G Trapper is the furthest west, right?
Hmm.
And I think Jezzo is the furthest east. Huh.
What are you doing? Hey, come here.
I don't know. I would just love to see if we would be able to do something like that.
Right.
And obviously, we have campus trails, whatever. Just stay, and that way there, you don't have to pay for a fucking hotel.
Hmm.
You know. But where would be? You know what? Let me try it. I'll see what happens. I'll see if I can do it. I don't know if I'll be able to, but Dish. If I start, what do you call it? Let me know.
All right.
Because I can when I'm going in and out, I can still hear everything. You know what I'm
Okay. Right.
saying? But as soon as I open maps, it might happen. So boom. So I'm opening maps. And the other day, can you still get me, Dish?
Yep.
Okay. So the other day, I tried to look up this Radius app.
Right.
Like you type in your address, you get a radius. You know what I mean?
Yes.
All right. So buttons. It makes a difference on where about he is, but
That's cool, Gerald.
what's that?
He said, well, between him and his two kids, this is the fourth moose tag he has had, and he only filled one of them, so he wants help.
Say that again.
His nephew that got the moose tag.
Yep.
He wants Gerald to help him.
Right.
Apparently, he's gotten 4 tags over the years, and he's only filled one of them so far.
Really.
Yep.
I'm trying to. Am I still here, Dish?
Yep.
Wow, I'm amazed. Although because I have my other windows open, this is going to be. Jesus Christ, you would think that it would be fucking lickety split. Did I say that?
Yeah, lickety split.
Right. Okay. So, buttons.
Hun.
Wow. So, Dish,
Yes.
if I drove to Bismarck, ND,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Guess how long that is? Well, first of all, there's a 2 hour minute delay. I don't know where that is. What is it? That's probably New York, probably fucking
Right.
New York City. It's at nighttime too. It's right now, and there's a 2 hour delay. So that's got to be fucking New York City.
Right.
Somebody's probably standing in the street with BLM fucking t-shirt on or something.
All lives splatter, right?
All lives splatter.
Move that crap out of the way.
Anyway, all right. So that's really not fair. So that's a 2 hour delay. So that's 26 hours. Without the delay, it's 26 hours from my house to Bismarck, ND.
Wow.
So half of that is 13. 13 probably brings me to close to Ohio anyway. I'm willing to bet. Dryer Vol is fucking quick with this shit.
Yeah,
I'm
it
slow
was.
with this shit. What'd I say? It was how long?
26. Right, Ohio. I saw that on the news.
What's up?
The woman that was dating Jeffrey Epstein has been
Found dead?
no, not yet.
Sorry. So, with a where is this hour delay? Now this is something's going on here. I don't understand why it says light traffic, 54-minute delay.
There's
Why
always a
is there-
delay in New York.
Yeah, but 54 minutes, that's a long delay, don't you think?
For New York, nah.
Yeah, but I'm not going through New York.
Oh,
I'm going through Hartford. I'm going to miss New York. I'm not going through the city. I mean, I'm driving through New York, just not the city. I'm going right out 84. So I did Akron, Ohio, and that's 10 hours and 24 minutes with an hour delay. So that's only 9 hours for me to drive to Akron, Ohio. Holy shit. It takes me 6 hours just to get to 7 hours just to get to northern Maine.
I kind of miss being in Michigan because it only took me an hour to get to
So that's
Ohio.
not 11 hours. That's not
Right.
what I say I had to get to Dish. 13.
Yeah.
So a couple hours east of you people are all from out there. What's a couple hours east of Akron, Ohio?
It'd be Columbus,
Would that be
Ohio.
Findlay, Michigan? Anybody?
No.
Would that be Bowling Green? Anyways, yeah, it looks like I would have to drive to Ohio. Would be like the halfway point. Well, for me, it would be not for Jezzo. For Jezzo, the halfway point would probably be Pennsylvania, somewhere in Pennsylvania. Okay. Back to what I was doing now that I can see you guys. Miss Maxwell, suicide next Wednesday. What the fuck are you waiting for, Mikey? I'm in Akron. Really? East of Akron is Youngstown. Bowling Green and Toledo are west of Akron. Yes, I understand that. What I was trying to figure out, Ohio, was what's 2 hours west of Akron? Where would that take me? If it's, what I say this, 26?
Mhm.
So if it's 26 hours from where I live to Bismarck, North Dakota, I was trying to find 13 hours. And I don't even know that he lives in Bismarck. I'm just saying that, I just threw that out there because that's the capital. Is that the capital? Yeah, that's the capital, right? He could be west of that, but I'm just saying. But you're in Akron? 2 hours west of Akron is Indiana. Really? Indiana? Wouldn't you hit South Bend? How long would it take you to get to South Bend? Was that 2 hours to get to South Bend? Or is that Fort Wayne you're talking about? Which one? Well. Hello, young man.
How do?
Freaky dick.
That wasn't disrespectful that I called you young, right?
No, I'm 56 years old. You want to call me a kiddo? You go right ahead.
Hey, kid,
I
how
can be
you
like
doing?
you're 30 minutes west of Bismarck. All right. I'm just trying to find you know what I mean? G-drop. I'm just trying to find what do you call it? I don't know. It doesn't even mean that they're going. I'm just trying to find middle ground. That's what I meant by middle ground. If you take the furthest person west, you get the person east, draw it in the middle. That's all I'm trying to say, bro.
Where are you going? Where are you heading? Where are you going?
13 hours I can do. I want to do like a meet, you know what I mean? Like I want to meet people from here, you know.
You gotta find. I tried it when I went to Fort Knox. It was tough. It was tough because nothing lines up. I mean, I was in Ohio. It didn't go up. I went to try to go see Jano. It didn't go. I mean, there was people all along the way. It just kept not working out because you're driving and you're like, I'll be there in 2 hours. 2 hours ain't good for me, brother. I'm doing this. You need to have like an actual like, let's go there. Everybody go there, and you do a few of them though.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have anybody from like ND to Maine, and then meet in the middle.
I can volunteer my house. I'm almost done with the remodel. We can have.
But we gotta
do here.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. If I got somebody that lives in North Dakota,
yeah,
and I got people that live in Maine, I'm trying to find middle somewhere, so that way there one person isn't really driving or flying because who knows what you know what I mean.
Right. What I was saying to you was you'd have to do it though. Because of the distance, you'd have to do it. I've seen it done once correctly, I consider correctly. And it's like, if you're going like from Minnesota to Maine, you can't do one. One won't work. Because no matter what, that might be too much for someone. You have to do a couple of them along those ways so that there's shorter distances. Some people like me got kids.
Yeah, I got kids too.
Gunpowder's got kids. Well, I thought your kids were all older, right?
What, my kids?
Yeah.
No. I got a 14-year-old, almost 15-year-old daughter and a 16-year-old.
Yeah, but 14-year-olds can take care of themselves to a degree. I said to a degree.
Well, yeah. Well,
I didn't say
She'll be
take
home.
off and leave her there with the checkbook and come back.
no,
next month.
she'll be home. No, she'll be home. My wife.
Right. Well, yeah. I you know.
Well, you think I'm bringing my wife? What are you kidding? I'm driving through. If I'm going to go anywhere near Michigan, Guns Girl's there, and I got to go see Gunpowder Beauty, and I got to doll myself up.
Wait a minute. How do you do that?
That's easy.
How
And
does
then
a-
to top
how
it
does a
all off,
fella- how does a
if it's
fella
cold at
doll
all,
himself up?
and there's any ice anywhere, me and Dish will be in the shanty. So
Can you see that now? Well, Mikey, you're looking all dolled up.
You're looking all dolled up, Mikey.
I'll shave all my gray hair off so she doesn't call me.
I got my nice collar on there, Dish. I got the nice collar on.
Hey, I'm not bragging, but for those of you that are on my Facebook page, you've seen a couple of pictures of Mikey in a suit.
I think I have seen. I've seen a picture of you.
It doesn't happen all the time, trust me. But
There used to be a lot of pictures of me in suits on my Facebook page, but I took them all down. Those days are over for me.
I get like rashes when I'm in a suit.
I got to actually find somebody who needs suits because I have literally got over 50. I have
Wow.
hundreds of ties, literally over 50 suits, all expensive shit. I have hundreds of shirts, all those wrinkle-free non-irons. I don't wear everything. I'm suspenders now. And I actually have probably 80 pairs of silk suspenders that are button-on suspenders. I gotta find someone who needs shit like that because I have way too much. I can't throw it away though. These are fucking $800 suits.
See, now I couldn't do that. I could never justify that.
When someone tells you, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. What if you do it? I'll pay you $700 just for opening the door on Monday, and then you can have 0.1% of everything the store does.
Well, yeah.
I freaking
I mean, I know because I know where you worked, so I understand why you have what you have. I get all that. I remember I used to work for Men's Warehouse. I know they're
That's
not
right.
cheap suits. You know.
I mean, I was with them for over a decade. I ran a lot of stores for them, but
Right.
yeah, you made good money. I made
I know.
damn good money.
But you also had to wear a suit to go to work, though.
That's right. That was your uniform. That's right.
Right.
Because you can't
That's what
sell
I'm
a
saying.
suit. You can't sell a suit to a guy when you're wearing blue jeans and a t-shirt.
I have to go south some too, though, Mike. I'm trying. What? G-Trap, are you talking about you personally, or you don't think we should go straight across? Do you think we should dip down a little bit? Hey, I'm on at 135. What's up? Every time I see "Hey, I'm on it," I think of that song. Get down on it.
Wow, that's kind of a stretch, isn't it?
But yeah. So I know, Jezzo. I know we met. I know we met, and I know that the missus had fudge for me, and I get it. I screwed up, but listen, it's I just wish I can get there earlier.
You remember the?
If I got there at around 3 o'clock, Jerry. So if I can get up there, this is my plan. I want them to hire somebody else, right? Then that way there, I can work my way up in the morning, stop my day at 3 o'clock, and then
You remember that crappy little room you went through when you on your way to the bathroom at my house here? It was kind of a dingy, nasty floor, like where that table was.
No.
That's what I did to it right there.
Hang
Wow,
on,
that's
hang on a
nice.
second, Chico.
That's what I did. I built that thing on the wall,
Nice.
and then I redid. I don't know if the living room's next. Yeah, that's that room. You were in this room, Mikey.
Yeah, I know. That's my chair right there on the
I
left.
redid. You see, the floors are all been redone. I redid the floors now. They're all redone. But I'm doing the kitchen this week. This room's done. I Did the rooms upstairs.
You know, jackass, I was off for 3 weeks. You would have thought they would have said, "Hey, Mikey, if you're not busy, you want to come up?" I would have gave you a hand. You fucking numbnut.
I've been on here talking to you for weeks.
Yeah, but I was off. I'm not off anymore.
You see,
I know, but I'm not off anymore.
no, that's fine. I'm putting in.
I was off for 3 weeks.
I didn't know. I had
You
no
know,
idea.
like back in April.
But yeah, I'm gonna do the kitchen this coming up week. All the cabinets. I was shocked. I was talking to one of the girls over at the Lowe's, and she was like, "Well, telling her, I wish they had this paint that I used to use." She's like, "Oh, hold on a minute." She walks around the corner. She's got it, and it's this paint that has this wonderful side effect. It sticks to everything. I mean, I'm talking. You can paint glass with this stuff, and you can't get it off. So when you paint your cabinets with this stuff, it sticks, and then you can go over it with whatever color you want. So I'm going to be able to redo the cabinets and everything. And I'm putting in floating floors in the kitchen. So
Nice.
Hey, Mikey, do you need a hand? Doing what?
when I redo my kitchen, no.
And by the way, I'm on it like that song. P2E's doing some remodeling. He wants to know that much. I know. So I'm guessing that's why he's asking a question. What brand of paint?
Hang on, I'll get it. I have to look it up here. It's Lowe's, and it's the bonding paint. I know it's bonding paint, and it's from Lowe's. It's $25 a can. Yes.
I was just about to say, P2E, relax. It ain't gonna be no $60 gallon of paint.
No. Oh hell no. And if you're smart, you can. They have the Valspar now Express Coat that you can make any color in. This right here, this room was painted with $10 a gallon paint.
What did Ohio say to me?
This whole room was done. The whole house has been done. That orange I did in the living room, that was $10 a gallon. That's Lowe's Express. That's their contractor paint. So you can do good with it.
Ohio, I'm not going to read that fucking comment out loud, asshole. So go fucking pound sand. Okay, reading Facebook. Let's play. What 5 words would you tell your 15-year-old self? Don't get
do it.
married at all. 5. Oh, just kidding.
Chicks dig you for a while. Then they're gone. Or
That's a gallon, P2E. I'm telling you.
seriously, dude, don't get married. Yeah, it's $25 a gallon. It's a bonding paint.
Don't get married. Just have kids. Go ahead.
Oh no, don't do that either.
Why? Kids are fun. Kids are great.
Kids are great, but don't just have kids for random chicks. No.
What? No, nobody said random. You don't have to be
You
random.
said don't get married, just have kids. That's like saying to me,
I almost did that with a chick when I was 19. She's like, let's just have a kid and just go out.
Oh yeah, right. That's so adult.
Tell me that's him jumping and not me. Was that me? Him jumping? Dish?
I don't think so.
Did.
I didn't see either of you jumping.
Okay. Buy a boat and guns. Okay. Ha! You can't read that out loud? No worries. You wrote it privately. I will not read it out loud. Those are the rules. Those are the rules.
That's what I would tell
Those are the rules.
Those are the rules.
I would never do that to you, sweetheart. I would never do that to you. Mikey clapping hands. Oh, I got you, Jay. What? Mikey's real list. Hit it, and quit it. I used to drive barefoot all the time. Used to drive my fucking father crazy. How the fuck can you drive barefoot? How do you drive with a shoe on? What the fuck? I used to drive shirtless too, till then it just summertime when I got really I couldn't do it anymore. I took one of my mother's old sheets, cut it in half, and then put it against my fucking. Because I'm like,
Right. You knew it was
Well,
going to happen too.
Though,
that's why I don't. That's why I don't have leather in my house.
If you had a grandmother that had those stupid plastic,
Oh, I had,
Yeah.
dude. I had a great grandmother that had them stupid plastic. She was a, trust me.
My
And I-
God.
Do you remember I call them the guinea runners, right? Remember the guinea runners? The hard plastic thing that you used to put on.
Yeah,
your,
the little
Little-
dimpled one. Yeah.
right, with the fucking hard plastic that so it bites into your rug, and for the high traffic areas. Remember, I used to call them guinea runners.
You trip over that thing and it flips up and it's got like plastic teeth that'll rip
Yes.
your freaking leg. And you're like, Grandma, what the hell is this thing? You're laying on the ground looking down, your legs bleeding. You're like, damn. And my grandmother even had that. You remember those candies that came on the paper?
Yeah,
You know, the dots that came on the paper. And
that's what they were called, dots.
they never came off the paper. You ended up eating half the paper.
Little sugar dots.
Yeah, you ended up
Came
eating
on,
half
they
the
came
paper.
they came in a roll like a
Yeah.
receipt,
Yeah.
like a receipt, and you'd go like this, and it was just all candy.
Yeah. Now there was a seat cover for your car that was like that, but it was clear and it had the little dimples all over it.
Yes.
Oh, my grandmother. I used to hate those. Oh my God. They'd be so hot. You get in the car and you're like, oh my God, I'm burning. Shut up. We're going to the lake.
That candy was gross, eating the paper.
Yeah.
See, but here's the thing.
Necco wafers was our thing when I was a kid up here.
Oh my
Necco.
God! You drive through the city of Cambridge, all you can smell was Naco wafers growing up
Yep.
as a kid. But, and I couldn't steal the feel of Naco wafers. Just it's dry. It was like touching a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
worse than mayonnaise.
they're covered in cornstarch. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They dust them with cornstarch.
But here's the thing. I forgot what the fuck I was going to say
Necco wafers.
before Necco.
The dot candy, maybe.
Dot
Yes.
candy.
Here's the thing. We ate all this stuff. We did all this stuff. We're all still here.
Right.
Oh,
Today, you can't even shake hands with somebody.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's stupid. Man. Oh, did you hear?
What?
Governor Mills has written law now. She
Your
has
girlfriend. Go ahead.
Yeah, she decided she's writing a law now, so she passed her own law. No Congress, no nothing. In the state of Maine now, everybody has to wear a mask if you go out in public. That's the law. And she literally came on and said, "It's the law." And you're like, "Wait a minute, isn't there like a process for laws? Don't you like have to get the House and all that to write? You have to do it in America for the country, but you also have to do it in your state. Governors don't just sit down in the state.
Did I
And,
just
you know
bow
what?
out?
I'm writing a law, and they do it. She actually wrote a law saying we all have to wear masks now. It's
Wow.
Yeah, but a lot of the stores up in Maine took their signs in down that you needed a mask in the store.
That's because they don't want to be social
Thank
cops.
you, Ohio.
They don't want to
Thank
be
you very
social
much.
cops, Mikey. I mean, when you walk into a store, you're the business owner. Some business owners are wackadoodle. They're like, you can't. You're trying to make a living. You got kids. You're trying to make a living, and you're supposed to go yell at the customer who just walked in without a mask on because the governor told you to. Throw his ass out. People don't want to do it. They take the signs down. I don't want to be a social cop. I just want to fucking help my business and sell my stuff and sell my wares.
Mikey's secret fun fact: in summer, he would put a thin layer of baby oil on those plastic walkways right before he left.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
That's something I would do. Yep.
And I'd be the one who came right behind you, fell on his ass going, why does this always happen to me?
Fawn says sorry, but your country is so fucked up about staying safe during this pandemic. Some fucktard is giving a prize to a group of his friends. First one to get COVID. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You can't compare us to all the fucking idiots here.
Right? Because we don't compare all you Canucks the same way. Well, I do. But anyway, Kind of like when I make fun of Maine, I leave out 3 people. I leave out Johnny. I leave out Chris,
Okay.
and I leave out Gerald B.
You don't
Other
gotta
than
leave
that,
me
I
out.
shit. It's like the South. I shit all over the South, but I leave off the people I like. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, many times he's like, "Well, I was in Maine the other day, and there's this dude doing his sister." I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's what Mikey's saying.
Yeah.
You get up north warm enough, well, yeah, he'll get off his sister to tell you what's going on.
Just to make a point, in stores that post mask required signs, Mikey wears a Batman mask.
You know what? There was a guy in New Hampshire who was doing it. It was so freaking hilarious. He actually had on a Chewbacca thing, that Chewbacca mask thing. That's what he was wearing. I thought it was hilarious. So requires a mask. Comes in a box. Says mask. I was like,
Well, it's not even. Here's the part. I'm on it. It's not even bothering me about the freedom part. That shit doesn't even bother me. You want me to come in the store and wear a mask? I'll wear a mask. That does not bother me whatsoever. Okay. Here's what bothers me. You got this fucking Fauci idiot. And why are all the book smartest fucking people around here? Why do they have zero common senses beyond me? It's like a thing. I swear to God, when they're born, you're going to be smart, but yet you're not going to have any common sense.
well,
Sorry,
and then
it's-
there's also
here's the thing.
aggressive.
Here's the thing. You ready? Wipe down everything. Do this. Do that. Do this. Do that. Wipe it down clean. Lysol it. Fucking hot soap and water. Keep doorknobs, fucking countertops. Keep it all clean. Oh, sorry. It doesn't stay on surfaces as long as we thought. Oh,
Right.
and warm water and soap will take it right off. You don't even have to worry about the fucking 82,000 cans of fucking Lysol that you just spent. That's what bothers me the fuck.
You know there's so much of it's a lie because number one, imagine how fast did you give up your rights? 11 days. How fast did religious freedom get destroyed? 1 day. 1 day when they said you cannot gather in churches anymore, but you may gather in 200-person groups outside of Walmart.
That's because that's your First Amendment, right?
And pastries are necessity foods. People must have pastries.
And so isn't
to
Lowe's,
survive.
and so isn't Home Depot. I get it. I'm with
No,
you.
but Starbucks is not a necessity. Who fucking
No,
needs
neither was Home
pastry?
Depot and neither was Lowe's. But I'm just saying that I'm with you on this.
But I mean, there was so much stupidity in all of it.
It is.
I mean,
It's all stupidity.
I mean, when you can gather in groups of 200, but you can't gather in groups of 60.
And by the way, isn't there a separation of church and state?
you would think so.
No.
There's
Not that I
supposed to be.
think. I think I know
There's
somewhere it's written separation of church and
Oh,
state.
yeah.
Correct.
That's right.
Therefore-
But they actually.
Therefore, the Vatican should have just said. Technically, it's not the Vatican. Technically, it's the Archdiocese of Boston that they immediate answer to in the state of Massachusetts. By the way, I'm talking about the Catholic religion, not any other denomination, just the Catholic. This much I know. Please don't tell me I don't, because my wife works for a Catholic school. So, because I said this to my wife, I go, separation of church and state. If they want to fucking have the fucking thing, if they have church, they can do it. She goes, their priest called into Boston and said that. And you know what Boston said? Boston said, let's play along and let's just be nice. You know why Boston told them that? Because the Vatican probably called fucking everybody and said, hey, listen, just play nice.
It's amazing to me that they literally. There were some states that said this, and this is not a joke either. Look it up yourselves, people, but this actually happened. They requested the churches turn over the parishioner lists so they could be monitored.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Ensuring that they would not go. And it's like, hold on. Are you guys going to literally, like, who's going to go? If I want to go to my friend's garage, and there's going to be 5 of us there reading the Bible, whatever. That's nobody's freaking business. Nobody has any right to it. No, you know what? You're not social You know what? This whole social distancing is so stupid. And people being declared, I'm essential. Really?
Exactly. It's like, how am I? Like, I get to go up to Bangor, Maine. as you guys well know. Okay, I'm allowed to go up to Bangor, Maine, to do a run. All right. Why am I allowed to stay there just overnight when it says to quarantine for 14 days? Because the owner of my company sent a letter to the governor of Massachusetts or whoever in Massachusetts, the state of Massachusetts, stating that signage, because we sometimes deliver to places that make signs for all these hospitals, for places that make all these plastic dividers for stores, and you know what I mean? Okay, you're essential.
Yeah, but if you make donations up here, where they were talking about it, you make the right kind of donation, you can become essential.
Yep.
There were people that are paint. Now imagine this: I paint houses for a living. Okay, paint houses. Oh well, you're an essential. How am I an essential worker? Nope. In Maine, there were certain people that said, all you got to do is make a donation. You make a donation, you'll be working. It's like, how in the hell is that?
But here's the thing, though: if you paint a house for a living, you didn't get shut down because fucking Lowe's and Home Depot open. You can buy all the paint you want.
Right, but I mean, that wasn't essential. Nobody was like, you know what? In the midst of a COVID-19 pandemic, there's a few things that we do not do, and one of them is let chips on our house get worse. We paint our homes in the middle of the pandemic because it's the right thing to do. That's bullshit. That's just stupid. And pastries and coffees are not essential. Starbucks was an essential business.
And besides,
are
Starbucks.
You kidding me?
By the way, Starbucks coffee
sucks. It's burnt.
Not only it grows the hair on the back of your neck, and guess who goes there? All the fucking yuppies.
Yeah, and that's why it was open, because it's a liberal essential business. I mean, really,
no, yuppies. Yuppies can be both liberal and fucking
cake,
Republican. Yuppies.
Lemon cake really is an essential food. Lemon cake. I gotta have my poppy seed lemon cake. How am I supposed to live without my poppy seed lemon cake?
Listen, I could get behind this whole bashing on Starbucks and all this other shit, but you went to the lemon cake, you've gone too fucking far.
He's like, you know what?
Well, at least he didn't get on the lemon. If he said anything about lemon, the vanilla wafers that are lemon with the powder on them, we would have a problem.
I don't mind a cookie. I hate cake.
I can eat a box of those fuckers like it's nobody's business.
I hate cake. I can't stand cake.
You want to talk about cake? Let me tell you about cake.
You keep bad mouthing cake, and I'm gonna send you a little bit.
Listen, let me explain something to you about cake. Okay.
Please.
My wife makes brownies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's no nuts in them.
Gotta have nuts.
I said to her, I go. She says I made brownies. They're on that thing. I said, okay. I got home from work one night. She said, I said, okay. This is years ago. And I go, hey, where's the brownies? She said, on the table. She said, I told you about that. I says, oh, the little cake there? She goes, that ain't cake. I go, a brownie without a nut is chocolate cake. I'll just do it. She goes, what?
That's a pretty dense chocolate cake.
Right.
And she goes, what? I go, let me explain it to you a little bit better. Yeah, I got to put nuts on it. Well, the boys don't like nuts. I don't give a fuck if the boys don't like nuts. I do. So make it half with nuts and half not. She was, it ain't a pizza. It's not a topping. I have to put the nuts in first.
You can make it a topping.
So get this. Years later, we're at my brother's and she brings brownies.
No nuts.
My brother goes, no nuts. This is chocolate cake.
See, I grew up with my grandfather was always like, you see, those people, they think that's cake. That's not cake. This is now the only cake I ever had, and I adored it, and to this day, it's the only one I'll eat. is
Black
pound
velvet.
cake. No pound cake. I don't
Oh.
want no. I won't eat black velvet cake. No way. That's
I like
pound cake is fine.
I
I
like
like-
cake that you can throw against the wall and it sticks.
I just boy, some of that stuff you take a bite and right here in the corner of your mouth, you just get a pain. It's like you just opened your mouth and shoved a 5-pound bag of sugar in there. It's just too much. It's too much. Too much. But no, I don't mind. I like a pound cake with maybe some berries on, a little whipped cream, whatever. That's okay. I like that. That's good. Vanilla ice cream. There's no other reason for anything else. She's gonna hate me for this. She probably likes flavored ice cream with nuts in it and stuff.
Maple walnut.
Nah.
Like,
Vanilla.
actually, I'm a chocolate chip cookie dough kind of girl.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
no,
yeah.
not me.
Yeah,
Black
I can't do that.
raspberry. Black
No.
raspberry ice cream is the best. You can't.
For
beat
me,
it.
it's vanilla, plain coffee, just
Oh, I do love
pound
coffee
cake.
ice cream.
And that is why Mikey was streaming from his car a few weeks ago. The more you know. 10 tests sent out that weren't given used on patients coming back positive. Hospitals get more money.
Tomato soup cake? What? Tomato soup cake? I've never heard of that. Mater soup cake. Never heard of it.
But growing up, I couldn't stand the cake we had. You know why? It was rum cake.
Oh, that's just horrid stuff. That's
That's-
horrid.
You want to talk about soggy if you don't get it right away, if you don't eat it right away? There ain't no 4 hours later going to have a midnight snack type bullshit because that shit's just
And
fucking rum.
whoever decided they were going to try to explain to children?
The fucking guineas. I don't know why we fucking us Italians have to fucking think that we're fucking going to make a cake out of booze. It's the
And-
stupidest fucking thing in the
But then,
world.
but then you swung and missed again with this fruitcake shit. What is
I
that?
like fruitcake. I like
That's
fruitcake.
not cake. It's not a cake.
I like fruit. Now there's banana bread.
It's a-
It ain't
it's-
bread. It's
it's
a
a-
fucking cake. Banana
It's a
bread is
fuck-
fucking cake. I don't want to hear it.
Fruitcake is a fucked up fruit salad. It's just a freaking mess. If somebody dumped something on and went, throw it in the oven, cook it, see if it works. And then someone went, I don't want it. You want to get, they started giving this shit away to everybody. Nobody eats the crap, but everybody keeps making it and giving it away. It's time to just call it. You know what? No more fruitcake.
You know what else I really can't stand? Them super duper fucking excruciating, hard as a fucking rock cookies.
Yeah.
They're like this. They go like a little.
Biscottis.
Oh my god, do I fucking hate those. So
Once
this
again,
is when I had teeth.
once again,
And this is when I had teeth.
fucked up the cookies.
Right? So I'd be with my grandmother. She goes, "You want a cup of tea?" I said, "How about a cup of coffee?" She goes, "No, you want tea?" I said, "You got to remember, I'm like 12. Do you want a cup of tea?" I go, how about a cup of coffee? She goes, you want tea? I said, "How about a glass of wine?" She says, "You want a cup?" I said, "I'll take the tea." And then so she brings out the fucking. She used to make her own pizzelas, but she wouldn't make her own biscottis. Okay. So I'm eating the pizzelas like they're fucking candy. And she's like, "Oh, no. Your aunts are all coming. They're going to get mad." I said, "All right, whatever. Have one of these." And I went, she said, "No, dip it in the tea first. It doesn't, you won't break a tooth."
Is that doily cookie? That thing
No.
you were talking about? You eat? No, the one you said you were eating like crazy. I know what a biscotti is, but there's a my butt. I never had. I'm
It
not
looks like a
Italian.
wafer.
Yeah, I'm not
big.
Italian. I don't.
It looks
have,
like a waffle.
Yep, that's it. That's one thing. But it's got like a
It looks like a
doily.
waffle. Now,
It's got like a doily inside of it.
Yep.
yes. Some people spread confectionery sugar on the top when they serve it. Some people don't. But yes, it's got a little doily on it, and they taste fucking excellent.
The lady Caroline, who was my buddy Greg's Nona, who I cooked with many times. She was an awesome lady. Treated me like I was family. She used to say, she would get those and go, "Now sometimes you can get these, and these are okay." She go, "But I really like these." And she would break up the damn ice cream cones, the waffle cones.
Yeah.
She'd go, "This is way better. Here, eat this." And I'm like, "Holy crap!" Sit there and eat waffle cones, no ice cream in them. Just eat
But Johnny, you know what's better in the middle of the summer on a
Oh,
hotter than hell day?
What's that?
Nothing than a huge slice of a mayonnaise pie.
God. Yeah.
Fucking J-Watt right on, my brother.
Oh,
Ohio Wolverine said COVID is real. It's very dangerous to some people, but it is being used as a scare tactic. Of course it is. It's being used as a scare tactic by the media and the Democratic Party. I wouldn't go so far as the Democratic Party. That's the only thing I disagree with you about. It's everybody. I know people that have contracted it and after 6 days have a full recovery. And I do too. I had a family member of mine have it, and he did not recover after 6 days. He was in hospital for 7. Didn't get his appetite back for approximately 2.5 weeks, and he lost 35 fucking pounds. So it all depends. Yes, you can. Hey, they have a basketball player that tested positive for COVID. Guess what? And that's where it stopped. He tested positive. He did not have a sore throat. He did not have any fucking other symptoms that are listed under the COVID thing, right? That you can watch out for and all that bullshit. None of it. Because he's symptomatic. Yay. Yeah. So you're gonna have these people that get it and be like, yeah, I've had a common cold that was worse. You're gonna have people that didn't affect them at all. You're gonna have people that
contract pneumonia.
Want to know if you got the number of the fucking 18-wheeler that fucking just ran him over.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have people that pass from it. And yes, while the vast majority of the people that pass from it, yes, they are over the age of 60, 65 years old. However,
nobody knows, Flan.
There's a bunch of people, and there was 3 or 4 or 5 deaths in Massachusetts when none of them were even close to being 50. So it all depends where you are. It all depends about the person. That's why it is but I do agree with you 110%. It's a scare tactic. They use it for political gain. And I think it's fucking horrific. I think it's to take something this serious and use it for gain is just other than making a mask. Because I'll tell you what, if you're out there making masks and you're charging $3 for whack farm, knock yourself the fuck out. I hope you make 8 million of them. I don't care. But I'm talking about making gain as in politically. And
they're already saying, if you've been listening, they started predicting when the next wave is going to be, and oddly enough, it's during the election.
Right.
Of course.
They've already begun going.
Do you know why they're doing that?
There's going to be enough because they want to have everybody do absentee votes.
Exactly. You know why they want the absentee votes?
Yeah, go steal an election. Yes, I do.
But if memory serves me right, it's an election year for the Congress too, correct?
Yep.
So reason number 2, why? Because they know that if they don't have that quote unquote second wave in the absentee ballot, they have 0 chance of winning anything. That means there'll be a Republican in the House. Trump ain't going nowheres. And the House is going to fucking be ruled by Republicans. And the Democrats can't sit well with that.
Now, this mayonnaise pie.
Yeah. Have you ever had it?
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, I know. I feel very strongly that I've never had mayonnaise pie. I do have a father who has as I call it, the psycho sandwich, which is peanut butter and mayonnaise, which apparently other people do too. Dish, I'm sure you would probably just love a loaf of that.
She's gagging just after you're not even getting it out of your mouth.
I was gagging too when he's like, listen, what are you kids? I'm like, I'm just going to get a peanut butter and mayonnaise. Like, you know what? How do you put the 2 words together like that? Mr. Casual, peanut butter and mayonnaise. That I like. I'm a fan of mayonnaise in its place.
Right.
You know, macaroni salad on a nice ham sandwich. And on top of peanut butter is a no, and in a pie is definitely a no. I'll eat fruitcake first. I'll eat regular cake before I would ever do that.
Hang on one second. Let me go through a couple of these comments. I'm on it. Said 5 states have had mail-in elections for years. So ... Yes, there's a difference between absentee voting and a mail-in vote. That's two separate. It's two separate entities. All right. I'm on it. I don't know if you're thinking about an absentee ballot, where a lot of the military personnel do it that way, or if you're on vacation or something, you can grab an absentee ballot before you go. However, when you do that, you have to then, I believe in that case, you have to prove who you are before you do the voting. I believe. I could be wrong. Please don't take that as, don't etch that in stone.
They've had trouble with them every year they've done them, they've had trouble.
Yep.
Every single year you hear about it all the time.
Gerald B said, you can stand in line to shop at Walmart. You can stand in line to vote. Amen.
Right. That's right.
Ohio Wolverine said, what kills me is watching a reporter do a story on the beach with nobody around her wearing a mask. Then when she is off air around people in the parking lot, she doesn't even wear a damn mask. No shit, right?
Or the people driving down the street in the car, they're driving down the road. You're like, why is he wearing a mask? He's got a mask.
And to get back to the mayo, see how everything just turned. See how everything's like it's a life circle. I'm on it. Said you can substitute mayo for oil in baking recipes. Just saying. I guess what that's what JS means. And then I'm on it. Said they're talking about mail-in ballots not going to county or city office to vote absentee. Right. That's why I said it's two separate entities. So no, I don't believe in mail-in because then there's no proof of who you are and everything like that. And I didn't get it in the mail and the mail.
Well, yeah, hundreds of people in the
way too easy to fucking. I don't like the way the ballot is now.
Just think of all the people
where I am.
I'm graveyards that are dying to vote.
Well, I'm trying to go to my what do you call it? My town, but I have to find out how. I'm trying to go to my town, and I want to put on the next town election, which is because we just had it in June, September, that I want from now on when you go to vote in the town, just for town elections, I want an ID, showing ID all the time.
Well, how are you going to get illegals to vote if they have to show ID?
Well, I don't give a fuck about the illegals. No offense.
I
know that might be racist. That might have came out sounding racist.
No, Mikey, there are people in the graveyard. There are people in the graveyards that are dying to vote.
Right.
They don't have ID.
But so I got a buddy of mine that knows a bunch of people in the town, and I says, I need you to. I'm going to ask him to point me in the right direction because I'm going to need you to let me know how I can go about putting that. I want that on the ballot. I want when I go to vote for, I don't care who I go to vote for, president, anything, town officials, selectmen people, whatever, town manager, whatever I'm going to be voting for in the town of Dracut, I want, when I walk through that voting booth, I want an ID shown, a picture ID shown.
And they ask for it for everything. You walk in, you buy a beer, you got an ID.
Yep.
You buy, you got an ID. You get the first thing a cop says to me, but you got an ID. Everybody's, you got an ID. You walk in and go, yeah, I'm here to vote. You just go on in there, son. You have a good day. Might be your fifth time in there. Who knows?
Ohio said last year in West Virginia, a mail carrier with a background to a political party, I won't mention, but we know which one, got caught throwing mail and ballots in a dumpster.
Yeah, that's the stuff I'm talking about. It doesn't happen once. It doesn't happen. Did they ever finish counting Florida after they recounted? I mean, good Lord Almighty!
Right.
I mean, how many times they
I'm on it. Said she doesn't want to stand next to the idiots not wearing masks and not social distancing like 99.9% around here. I get that. So I'm going to ask you a question. I'm on it. Have you been in a store? Have you been to a Walmart? Have you been to a store? Have you been to a gas station? Have you been anywhere where there have been people?
Is she holding a rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went through this last week because she was trying to wean the rabbit off of. Never mind. Because I'm going to ask the reason I asked that question is it gets back to what Gerald B said. If you can stand in line at Walmart, you can stand in line to vote. Now, I know you have concerns. I know you have, and they're valid concerns. of jackasses not wearing masks and not doing the 6 feet social distancing. Okay, because my personal thought is wear a mask and do 8-foot distancing. That way, the fucking do-gooders can't say, "Oh my God, it's 6 feet's not enough." Well, here's 8 feet. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So now, one by one, mask. You're 8 feet from the next person. You go to vote. You're all set.
And that stuff's all.
Now, I don't know how your voting is. We have these little cubicles. We don't have curtains. We just have the cubicles with the, with the things that nobody can see. All right. So now you skip one. Now it's every other cubicle. So it's going to take a little bit longer. But guess what?
But you also have to understand there are a lot of people that are panicking about certain things. And I'm not going to say don't panic, and I'm not going to tell you to panic, but you do have to learn to understand some of the simplicity of, like, I'm retired military. Right. Well, I'm retired military, armies, okay? Yes. So we're on the ground, all right? Trained in NBC, nuclear, biological, chemical warfare, okay? When we get into our MOP gear, when we have an issue, see all this here? None of this can be here. If you're a firefighter, none of this can be here.
Well, they can have a mustache. They can't have a beard.
But the reason they can't have this is because when they mask up, you cannot seal a mask with this. Right. Everything will get underneath. When right. you take and you do this right here, you put one of these on, okay? That's on your face. The side is open. Underneath here is open. Up here is open. All you've done is you've made sure that if you expel, people just need to understand what you're doing here. If you expel, you cough or whatever, this catches it. It doesn't stop you from getting COVID, though. It's physically impossible. Right. This cannot stop you. A surgical mask cannot stop you from getting COVID because, number one, it's not sealed around your face. If your face isn't sealed, you cannot stop stuff from getting in, getting in all around you. So people believe that this stops COVID. It does not.
Nothing's going to stop. Exactly. Well, that's the whole
from spewing on other people.
Right. That's it. It's the same thing with covering your fucking mouth. It does the same fucking thing.
It's exactly it. When you go like this, that's what the mask just did. That's it.
I'm on it. Says that would be fine if they would enforce it. They have to enforce it. I'm on that. There should be no choice but to enforce it. Okay, because I'm not one of these people that, and I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not. I don't worry about it. Okay, I don't. Am I aware of what's going on? Yes. Do I know what it can do? Yes. But that does not mean that I have to be afraid of it either, because I don't live my life in fear for nobody. Okay, so, but I will. I tell my wife all the time. I abide by the rules. I wear a mask and I do social distancing. Okay.
Well, you're going to have to do
social distancing with strangers. I've had people in my home. I've gone to my dad's, especially for Father's Day, because I don't give a rat's fuck. If it was against the law, I was still going anyways. It's Father's Day. He's my dad. That's what you do. Okay. And we all sat in a circle. We all smoked cigars. We did what we wanted to do. All right. But when it comes to voting, of course, it has to be enforced. And I know you're not panicking. You're just trying to play it safe and be smart. And that's exactly how I do it. I'm on it. You don't need to panic. Just okie dokie, Smokey. These are the rules. I'm going to abide by them. And that's how I'm doing it too.
Well, they can also open them up a lot. We have them all in our little neighborhoods. You can leave them open longer. You can do all these little things they can do.
You don't have to just vote from 8. You can vote from fucking 6 a.m. to fucking 10 p.m. There's so many different things we can do, but it gets back to exactly what Ohio was saying.
Oh yeah,
and what Jay Watt is saying. Okay, it's true. They have an agenda, and that's what's going to happen. It's a sin, is what it is. It's an absolute fucking sin. It's actually horrible, but that's just my
There's a lot. There's a whole lot that this is going to affect. It's just we're in a weird time right now in this country, especially here in America. Although it's flowing over to all the other countries as well. I mean, we've got. It's just. I mean, when sports are now trying to tell you how to be. I mean, it's getting weird when actors and actresses begin to tell you, well, you can't be a person unless you do what I tell you to do. When NASCAR tells you you can't be people unless you do what I tell you to do.
Right.
When you start saying that the national anthem no longer has a role, we're going to do a different one instead. And this stuff, we're in a weird time right now. We're in a
Big
weird
Dog of the other kind. What's up, kid? SKSU, good seeing you. I hope I didn't miss you like you wrote something before and I didn't see you. I just think.
Yeah, I like what Ohio just said. You can only catch the COVID at small businesses, churches,
Yep.
Trump rallies. If you
Yep.
go to big box stores and riots, you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's getting so weird when they're like, they're giving people in businesses so much grief, but you don't hear a word about. Did you know there were 30,000 people burning down that whole town? Did you see that? And did you know they were not social distancing, and they were not with they were just burning and looting? I mean, can't we have some order to burning?
Well, forget the burning and the looting. What about the peaceful protest prior to that?
Yeah,
right.
We had one here.
Which
we had
yeah, I
one
know.
here. It was
I've had them down here in Lowell too. And they had a peaceful one on Wilmington Common, where the town I grew up in. It doesn't bother me.
Peaceful protest
doesn't bother me for a lot of reasons. Why?
Constitutional right.
Your fucking right to do so.
That's right.
And guess what? Everybody wear a fucking mask.
Protest is your right. You want to protest? Protest. That's fantastic. It's wonderful. They were right out here walking around. There's no. Hey, look. You have something to say. You're saying it. Right on. That's what the Constitution's for. But when you finish saying it, and go, okay, let's light this puppy up, and you just start ripping down stores. That's when it's wrong. That's when you're now you're not.
Well, yeah. Well, that's that. But those aren't.
No, those are the Antifa. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're the shipped in. Yeah, we had them here. They're shipped in. You can tell right away when the buses start arriving. You're like, oh, they're gonna burn the place down. Okay, there we go.
What do you making, Big Dog of the other kind? Hey, Ohio, be nice, kid. Be nice. Come on, brother. You know better than that. Did he write it in yet? Because I can't. It's I'm so much of a lag. It's not even.
What? Who? Big Dog?
Yeah, Big Dog's. I'm apparently. I know he's going to be doing. I'm assuming.
All I see is he said, "Hey, Dish," and he said, "Damn."
It's a leather project.
Have a good night, Flan.
Good night, Flan.
Good night, sweetheart. Good to see you. Oh, come on, Ohio. Jesus Christ. It's just a difference of opinion.
What's wrong?
Come on. Stevie, knock it off, will you?
What happened?
Nothing. I know you were telling a joke. I understand that. I got the joke.
What?
Ohio said a joke, and I'm on it. Didn't
Oh, okay. I thought it was something I said.
Didn't see it that way. They'll end up closing everything again because of people not helping. Jay Watt says, wait until most, if not all, of the corporate chain businesses that were burned down decide to not rebuild in those areas they were in.
That happened. That happened.
And-
I'm always amazed. Do you knock on the door and go, "Hi, how are you? Is this a business that should be burned?" I mean, they just indiscriminately burning places. What happens the next? I remember in Ferguson, they burnt down the Walgreens. There's moms that are going to get up the next morning and they need to get milk for the kids. They need to get the.
Fuck
What?
the milk at Walgreens. You know what I'm worried about at Walgreens? I'm worried about the fucking guy that has asthma medication, or
Yeah.
the guy that has high
Same
blood
thing.
pressure medication, or the little girl that's like 5 years old that's got cancer and she needs her fucking medication, or
Right.
whatever a person needs for their medications inside Walgreens, and some fucking moron and his
Burnt it to the
buddies
ground.
decided this is cool, man, and they fucking burned the place to the ground, and now little Susie, who needs her pills, or Big Bob, who needs his stuff, can't get their stuff because some fucking jackass has thought it's more important to burn down a fucking Walgreens.
Yep.
Okay.
They absolutely Nightfalon. I mean, I don't know why people do that. That's just, I'll never understand that. I'm upset. You know, hypothetically here, you get a ticket, Mike. It's a horrible ticket. No, I'm upset. I'm upset for you now. So do I take that television? Is that going to make me feel better? Do I smash in the Walgreens parking lot, steal all the beer? Does that make me? I don't understand that. That one I don't ever get. I'm so angry about that. I'm going to need this TV.
Right.
How does that? What? How does that do anything? How do people actually believe? They're all out there to loot. Let's get ours. You're not fixing anything. You're not standing for a cause. You're not doing anything. You're stealing. That's it.
John, give me 1 sec. I'm on it. Listen to me, okay? I've known Ohio a very long time. All right. Ohio's comment, and I'm going to read it back to you. He said, you can only catch the COVID at small businesses, churches, and Trump rallies. If you only go to big box stores and riots, you are at no risk. That was a fucking joke. Okay? Trust me on this. Okay, I know you know Ohio too. That was a joke. He was joking. Trust me. Okay? He knows that you can get how you can get it. He said that because if you look at it, it's how it is. Why can't I get COVID? What? It's been a question for a long time. I don't know if you were here when John first came on, and we were talking about what's essential and what isn't essential, and how they're differentiated and all this, right? And I even used the an example from my work on why I'm allowed to go to Bangor, Maine, and do deliveries for signed products. Oh, and by the way, T-shirt products. See the ink on your T-shirt, wrong side. You know what I mean? The lettering on T-shirts and stuff. That's ink, not vinyl. I deliver that too. And so what? Shalisa, I sent you a thing if you're feeling well. And so I gave the example on how my company decided that they would notify the state of Massachusetts, and the state of Massachusetts said, fine, there's no problem, go right ahead. You can't tell me it's okay to walk into Walmart. And by the way, I got a question for you. Walmart is a what? A huge what? Conglomerate, right? Okay. But I can't walk into Joe and Susie's fucking corner store because they closed that. Why? You know why? Because their store doesn't generate the fucking money that Walmart's does. And this is why we're trying to say it is what it is. It's a fucking grab like there's nobody's business. And this is why it's a political thing. You know? No, I don't. I'm not listening to what you're I'm not watching what you're typing. I was talking. Jay Watt.
We had one of our barbers here. I thought he did it all right. He got in trouble, though. He let one person in.
Yep.
They had the mask on. They came down here, and I know there were cop cars there. They shut him. I thought it was terrible. Why they would do that? If you have one person, when you go to Walmart, it's you and the cashier, right?
It's
You both have your masks on.
and I think by now, I'm not going to speak for anybody except for myself. And my wife, who is a fucking nurse, who worked on a COVID floor, who is needed certification before she can go on a COVID floor, who works overnight and would change in her car, okay, when she get in her vehicle, because she thought she was going to bring it home. All right. She's fed up with it. Because now she's getting on the thing where it's a scare tactic. And it really is. And that's my point about this. Is all I'm trying to say is that's what Ohio was saying. It's a fucking joke that he wrote. And that's what Ohio was saying when he said you can only get it at a rally and this, that, a Trump rally and church and this, that, and you can't get it somewhere else. Okay.
Back to mayonnaise pie.
I don't know. Dish, to answer your question, I have no idea.
Okay.
So who started this?
I would
Who
not
started this
want mayonnaise pie
Who
because
started that?
I like pie. Okay. I like pie. And let me explain something to you. I like both pies, if you know what I'm saying. and I don't like mayonnaise on either one of them. Just saying.
Well, if you have mayonnaise on one of them, you're probably going to have some questions you're going to want to ask. Have you got a minute, honey? We're going to need to talk about that.
Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, well, we got the roast beef, we got the cheese, we got the mayo. Now all we need is some cheese in the bun. Oh, there's the bun right there.
That's the wrong kind of cheese.
Hello, young lady.
Oh, my word, you're up late.
Good to see you.
Heavens to Betsy, she's up late.
I just woke up.
You just woke up. Were you sleeping with Steve again? Because I got a text from him. Just woke up. I'm going to hang in the thing. And he never even hung in the fucking, I know where he's hanging, but I don't want to be an asshole. I want to get an invite to his chat maybe tomorrow night. So, I'm not going to say what he's hanging, but.
Save it for later.
Right. Well, it's good to see you. You'll be up all night now that you just woke up and napped. Don't forget about the hot tater salad. I'll tell you what. I like tater salad.
Tater salad.
Tater salad's good, but the whole hot idea is like it's like the mayonnaise pie. It's just
tater salad, macaroni salad, anything cold in the heat for parties just isn't right.
But here's the thing, right? I had a discussion the other day about potato salad and macaroni salad. It has to be homemade. You know why? Because nobody in their blooming mind. Do you ever go to the store and get potato salad or macaroni salad?
Never.
You can't. You're looking at it. You can tell that there's a fucking half a gallon of mayo in it. And they serve it in a little dish this big, right? Like the self-serving ones. You can go in and buy lunch or something. You went, hey, you know what? I think I want some potato salad, some macaroni salad or something with my sub. And you look in the dish, right? And all you see is the fucking, you might see a piece of macaroni here or there, and it's all mayo. And it's like, no, that's just not going to happen today, ever. It's just not going to. Now, my mom makes potato salad. And let me tell you something. I know how much Dish hates mayo. But I'm going to tell you something. Dish would eat this potato salad because she probably wouldn't even taste the mayo. First of all, you really can't even see most of it. You know what I mean? So
you really shouldn't see that much mayo in potato salad.
That's what I just said. You can't even really.
Now, is your mom a sweet pickle girl or is she a dill pickle?
I don't know.
With potato salad.
I don't know how I never watched her do it.
Does she put
All I
egg
know
in
is
it?
she cuts up, cuts up egg, cuts up fucking celery about this fucking big.
Sweet onion.
German potato salad is serving hot, but it doesn't have mayo on it. You're right. It is good. But the problem with German potato salad is they use a shit ton of fucking vinegar.
It's sauce.
No, isn't it vinegar?
I know. I don't know what it is, but it's just got so
Doesn't
much
German potato
sauce.
salad bite your back?
I looked at it in the bowl and didn't take it. So.
Yeah. But macaroni salad, I know people that make macaroni salad with no mayo.
I put a little in mine. I like a little bit.
But you know what my favorite is though? I'm a fucking coleslaw guy.
I like
love
coleslaw.
But it
Coleslaw.
can't beat soup.
No.
I'll tell you, and for a fast food joint, I'll tell you who's got the best fucking coleslaw that I've had anyways. There might be somebody else out there. It's KFC.
Yep, KFC's the best one, in my opinion
For
too.
fast food,
Yep.
it's the best coleslaw I've ever had for a fast food joint. You know, because I've gone to other joints and it's been, I'm not good. That's soup with cabbage in it and carrots. You can have that. You know what I mean?
Or when they hand you the vinegar one, you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't.
What the hell is that? That's
And you
not
know what's funny? My
coleslaw.
tuna fish is the same way. I don't want to suck my tuna fish through a straw. I'm good. Good. And again, it's not because she's my mom. She makes the best fucking tuna sandwiches in the world anyways, but it can't be, she doesn't make it soupy. It's just, she strains the fucking tuna like there's nobody's business, you know, and she uses the water one, not in albacore. You know what I mean? Not in
Not in oil.
not in oil. Okay, so she uses the one with water. All right. And it's just, she does the same way. Jay Watt says egg salad, not with mayonnaise, but instead with Miracle Whip.
Oh, jeez.
I haven't had egg salad in a long time.
Egg salad is just a good old. It's just a good old sandwich. But all that stuff, even in all that stuff, it just has to be cold. Keep it cold. As long as you keep it cold.
Yes.
There's two people that make a ham salad that I'm okay with on a sandwich with mustard. I think that's the only cold salad I've ever been into.
Hey, I'm on it.
But then there's good stuff that's actually like can change your life. Mikey knows this one. Potted meat.
When I say ham salad, I mean the ham spread, like the bologna salad spread.
Yeah.
I'm on it. Is it Grey Poupon or is it Gouldens? You remember? Are you old enough to remember Gouldens Gouldens spicy brown mustard?
That's my
Yeah.
favorite. Ghoul.
That's the best.
I can't find it anywhere.
It's right-
Really?
It's at Hannaford. It's at
Is it?
Shaw's. Yeah, I buy it all the
Brown
time.
mustard smells like boiled eggs.
I love Gouldens spicy mustard.
Yep.
I absolutely, on my hot dogs, on my burgers,
I put it in my
Love it.
macaroni. In my macaroni
cream
potato
and
salad.
cheese. Well, I'll tell you what, a friend of the family's, makes mac and cheese, and they put mustard in it. And I'll
put
tell you what,
mustard powder. Everyone puts mustard powder in it.
they
Anyway, so yeah.
they use potted meat with mayo. Gerald B, do you ever want to see me again? Potted meat
I
with
was
mayo.
poking.
Gerald B, that's like
So what y'all doing
Gerald
this
B.
weekend?
Gerald B. Potted meat with mayo is almost like taking, I don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer and what's his name? Charles Manson to dinner. Are you shitting me?
Oh, the
That's
nice
just
gelatin,
gross, my brother.
gelatin oil layer on top. Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
There you
buy the potted meat with thick, gelatinous, oily leather on the top.
The only one of those that I ever liked when I was a kid was actually called Underwood Devil Ham.
Right.
That one was not bad. That one was okay.
Hey, I gotta go see a man about a horse. I'll be right back.
All right.
That one was the Underwood deviled ham wasn't too bad. That one wasn't too bad.
Oh Lord.
That's kind of like what you were saying, the chopped ham salad.
Right. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, chopped ham salad ain't bad. Now you've been getting out doing some hiking out in the woods dish.
I have actually, but now that it's so hot, I've been retreating to the house.
Yeah.
It is hot.
Get up at 4 to enjoy any time in the woods and be back in the house by 8:30.
There you go.
We're starting to get hot here. It's getting now. Of course, everyone will make fun of me, but it's getting up towards the 70s here now. So. That's hot.
It's like it was like 96 or something like that today.
Oh yeah. Next week we're gonna hit. They say we're gonna break the 80s. So I'll be dying. I'm putting in a whole kitchen next week. So that'll drive me nuts.
Oh yeah.
I got so many projects put aside till it cools. I ain't doing nothing till it cools down.
Yeah, it gets a little warm.
Are you guys going to be getting into any 90s or 100s or where you're at there, John Solar?
I don't believe we will. We get up in the 80s. We get up in the high 80s up in Maine. Occasionally we'll bust a 90, but see for us, that's bad. But also don't forget, we get down into the minus 25s. Occasionally we bust a minus 30 for 14 weeks straight. Have snow that doesn't ever go away. That's when it gets weird. I have some pictures of the house here when we've had runs where the snow doesn't go away at all.
Oh yeah.
So
And you just start stacking till it hits roofs.
that's why I keep my driveway and my sidewalk shoveled, because you never know when the fuck it's going to melt again.
Yeah. The worst I've had, I don't know if you ever saw that one, Mikey. We had when I'm at the bottom of a mountain here, so it drifts. I get drift. So I can have 1.5 feet of snow in one spot in my driveway and 8 feet of snow in another spot in the driveway. So it gets insane.
Yep. I've seen I and you can do that just with wind alone.
Yeah.
I've had you get a snowstorm and there's 5 feet of snow on one side of my drive on my yard, right? And then there's grass on the other.
Yep. The weird thing for us here on the bottom of the mountain is once the snow's over and all the plow trucks are gone, a day later it starts getting the wind and it starts snowing here again. And it's totally blue out. Not a cloud in the sky. And it's snowing like a motherfucker. It's just blowing off the mountain is all. And you start getting horrible drifting. It's a mess then. Apparently you can't taste the dish. Jay
Taste
Watt
what?
said.
Are we still talking about part of meat?
I don't know. Jay Watt says you can't taste it.
He wants to take the thick gelatinous layer off the potted meat and make mayo out of it.
Oh, I'm on it. I'm on it. I feel for you. Thank God he fixed it. After tomorrow, summer in Maine is almost over.
Yes.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't, Joby. The heat's coming next week again.
I said it's going to be in the 80s. Oh, my God.
Oh, I know I'm on it.
I'm
It
going to
was
die.
fucking 90 here the other day.
One night here, it was 80 something. I was dying.
It's
was
always this
90
temperature.
degrees.
It's always this temperature here in Michigan when it comes to the 4th of July and the hot air balloon show. But damn it, we skipped May and June and went straight to July and August. And now we got to go through July and August. That's
Right.
Yeah.
But then comes the good time of the year, the best time of the year, the end of August.
No, the best time of the year is fucking the end of September.
Well, I mean, as you're approaching September, I love it. You get into that end there, it starts to cool down a little bit, get back
Hey, Rick,
down into
happy
the upper
4th, kid.
60s.
Sorry, Johnny.
Yeah, the upper 60s, low 70s. I love that. That's good. Then.
I like when
Wow.
I like autumn. If
Yeah.
people forgot that we have an autumn. I like autumn, and people think it's because it's my birthday, but it's got nothing to do with my birthday. I've all for whatever reason, I just always liked that time of the year. And this was long before. This is when I was a little kid, long before I hunted, long before you know what I mean. It's just
It's the perfect temperature, absolute perfect. It's never too cold, it's not too hot. It's perfect temperature out. Everything's good. Everything looks nice until you have to rake it, and it sucks out.
mosquitoes are gone.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah. Mosquitoes are gone. That's
By the
right.
way, we're in our 50s. We don't rake. We blow now.
Yes, I put the backpack on.
We blow
Fire
now.
that
We
up.
don't rake. We blow.
Oh yeah, you
I
bet
bet
your
you
boot.
still complain about that.
I will.
Well, hang
I
on.
am male.
Can
My
I-
job is to complain about whatever it is I am forced to do. Though I may force myself to go do it.
But that's
it is
only if
my
a female
job.
tells you. That's only because if a female tells you to do it, you get to complain. Give me 1 sec. Ohio. If anybody ever makes fun of me again and tells me how dumb I am, okay? We've been on this chat for 3 hours, 1 minute, and 4 seconds. Ohio. Hey, I just noticed Steve isn't here. Where is his crazy ass tonight?
He is hanging off of something.
He's in bed. No, he just woke up. Did he say he was going to bed or he just woke up? What the fuck did he type to me?
Probably did both.
I like that,
No,
Gerald.
he said, I texted him and he
Evening.
texted me right back.
I like that. Winter, mud season, 4th of July, and hunting season. That's
Right.
Yeah, I don't like March. March is too muddy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he just woke up. He said around 9:35 he just woke up. He's thinking of going to hang back.
Well, it's 1 now, so yeah.
Well, yeah, he's probably back in bed. He's old. He's older than you, I think.
I don't think so, is he?
I think he is.
What is he, 58?
Shalisa, how old is he?
60.
Oh my God, he's got me by a couple of years, yes. Freaking old man. Damn. Oh, do you remember this? You might remember. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are young enough to remember this, but back when I was young, we didn't have all this fancy that we have now, and radio was everything for us. You would sit back and you'd listen. You had your DJs, and you would you'd listen to the radio show so you could win tickets to go to concerts. Well, back in '74, Radio Shack came out with a phone for all of us idiots that were always trying to win tickets, because you used to have the redial, all right, but this
Right.
phone came with a reset and a flash button. It was
Yes.
a concert phone. I found today a 1974 Radio Shack concert phone.
Get out of there.
You should sell it.
Oh, I actually hooked it up. It's in the house now.
That's too cool.
Now
But
listen,
Did you look it up to see how much it would cost?
listen. You hear that?
Yeah.
Just mean. That's awesome.
I loved that I'm on at 1:35.
You know how important it is to have a landline in your house?
I have
Nope.
two. I have a 19.
Not now.
I have a 1969 dial phone for the other room.
I switched to Magic Jack and I didn't consider the fact that internet goes, so does my
I'm-
phone.
I'm thinking about getting rid of getting rid of my landline.
Yeah.
I don't need it. Every one of it's 5 of us in the house. We all have cell phones. You go to your insurance company, and even on wherever it says, or you fill out something, any type of paperwork, home phone, cell phone. I mean, it's
That's the
No.
one I'm putting in the kitchen.
oh Jesus. It's a rotary to
Good old
begin with.
Yeah.
rotary.
Oh,
It's an old rotary to boot.
I'm getting the little box that does the converting on it.
I still have a box.
Do you know
brand new 19
the phone company? The phone
cordless.
company made my mother. My mother had a rotary phone until about 1998, 99,
Yeah.
and they made her get rid of it. The
Well,
phone
I mean,
company.
I
The phone company. You know why? Because everything was going push button and or digital. And or the
Oh, yeah.
cell phones weren't as big in '99 as they are today. But you would call up and it would say the automated systems were all push button. You couldn't do the dial. When you said press 1 for this, press 2 for that, you couldn't use your dial. That's why they got rid of them.
Right, you can't. But it's a special little converter box you can get for them, and they will work. Then it's actually pretty cool. But I like these older things like that. I mean, I just got a regulator clock. I mean, you can see I like my clocks to be. I like the old clocks.
Yeah.
I over the stove right there, over my ear, right over here. Hold on, right there. You can see
You're
right there.
downstairs tonight too.
Yeah, right. How do I get right there?
I
It
just
is.
noticed that.
That's a 1974 Art Deco clock right there. It's hanging at GE Art Deco.
You I just noticed you were downstairs tonight.
Oh yeah, I turned the other room. The other room's a guest room now. See,
Yeah,
Mike,
right.
there's a guest room now upstairs.
Don't even fucking tempt me. Knock it off.
Great big guest room.
Honey, I'm
Got-
going to Maine. Oh, it's
oh.
snowing. I got to stay here.
The people down the street, they had the big sale. She let me buy her Panasonic 50-inch for $25. I put that up in the guest room. There's a 50-inch TV up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a big old television out there. Yeah, the whole house will be done. I'd say probably in probably 3 more weeks to finish the whole thing, and the entire house will be renovated. Everything.
And then you're going to put a for sale sign out there, aren't you?
No. Oh, heavens no! Rhett grew up in this house. Rhett grew up in this house. This is her old bedroom. This is. I turned her old bedroom into a. It was such a big room. I turned it into a bedroom and another living room.
I'm going to be doing some light remodeling. I've got a contractor coming in on Tuesday.
What you gonna do?
Well,
Shoot his ass.
bathtub needs to come out.
Ooh, that's a pain in the ass too. Sometimes.
I'm going to get this old carpet
it?
out.
Is it you want a pain in the ass for a bathtub? You should take out a cast bathtub.
I have one upstairs.
Oh my
The
god, that's so
upstairs- the
fucking
upstairs-
heavy.
The upstairs bathroom is like walking into the 70s. It's got yellow tile on the wall, a yellow freaking sink. But people are like, you gotta get rid of that? I get rid of it. It's in perfect condition. Why would I get rid of it? Like, you're gonna keep that? Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Are you crazy?
I gotta hang on. I gotta go back a second. We're talking about the rotary phone and everything. We're talking about the phones. And Jay Watt wrote, "If you'd like to see what shorts Dish is wearing, push 1 now." Okay, here's the problem, Jay Watt. I got a text from Dish earlier. She doesn't have any shorts on. She ain't got nothing on her. She's just got a shirt on.
And that one's press 2. So
And that's
you got
press
it
2.
wrong.
But hang on. That is like $3.99 a minute. So
Yes.
sorry.
Just leave your credit card number.
Leave your credit card number down in the comment section, and we'll get back to you.
No, I like the old stuff. Old stuff, it works for me. I like it. I just put up. I got today. I don't even know if you can see it or not. You see that right there? There's a regulator on the wall right there. Just put a regulator clock on the wall. Guys, getting rid of it.
I like the
work-
color of that room, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm doing the other room in there is going to be in a. This is all the milk paint. I'm a fan of the milk paint. I don't like any sheen or any of that. I don't want anything shiny. I just like the milk paint. It comes out nice. I like it. You won't even recognize the place, Mike, at all. I've redone every damn room in the whole house.
We gotta come up. I gotta come up. We gotta go shooting someday.
What's the two?
Did you? Because
Oh yeah, okay, all right. He wants Fish's number. Okay, all right, I got it.
but look at that, it's $3.99 a minute. Look at all the twos that just got hit. So
That's right.
she just made a shit ton of cash and fucking.
Dish
You
is
know?
like, I dropped my shorts and made a living.
Yeah, really.
I retired on Mikey's show.
Jay Watt says, "Come on, so you should type 2." Dish, how do they say it? Make it rain.
Yeah, make it rain. That's good.
So get this. I just got paid today. I'm good for it. Right on, Ohio. So look at this. It's 1:08 in the morning, right? If I left at midnight, Gear Riding would have showed up at fucking 5 minutes to 12.
Right.
It's 1:08, and because I mentioned his name, and we're probably gonna get out of here in about 120 seconds. You watch. I swear to fuck, he'll pop in and say hi. You
What's
watch.
going on, everybody? See you later.
Shut her down. Gear's here.
Yep.
Shut her down. But that always seems to be the way life is with Gear, the poor guy. That's it. Well, that's his job, right? Palm knockers. You can't trust him, Jay Watt. Oh, or is that fucking one or the other? I don't know which one that is. But his job changed, so it's not. You know what I mean? Because there was a time when Gear was here at fucking 8 o'clock waiting for the fucking shot to start at fucking 9:30. So,
Right.
work comes first. Work first, play later.
That's right.
You know,
And then
We all
you get
gotta do
to then you get to retire,
that's right.
and then you find out you still have to work.
Right. All right, listen. Now that it's 1:09, we're gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna say Happy 4th of July. Enjoy it. Blow off all the fireworks you can, even if it's illegal in your state. Blow them off just to fucking piss everybody off. You know what I mean? Fuck them all. That's what I say. If they can't take a joke, fuck them. This is the 4th of July. You should be able to blow off fireworks because we can't go to in our towns and watch fireworks. We can't go to our we can't go to our we can't go to our what do you call it, to have, you know, the major cities like Boston's fireworks, New York, and all that. You know what I mean? All the major cities that do the fireworks. We can't do all that bullshit because fucking COVID. So you know what? Blow off your own fireworks, whether it's legal or illegal, and just say fuck all of you. If not, go out back like I'm gonna and let some fucking rounds off. That's all. Fuck it. Just let them fucking rip. You know what I mean? But do something for Independence Day. And listen, it's been a lot of fun tonight, and we'll see you all next week. I can't tell you whether Stevie's doing a chat tomorrow night because he's asleep. So here's what I would do. I would just I don't know, look on YouTube around 9:30-ish, 9 o'clock-ish for the for that to see if he's gonna do a chat. All right. But happy 4th of July, everybody. Enjoy and be safe.